Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear us loud and clear? Let us know. Let us know how we sound. Oh boy, we are starting right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stereo Dread, powered by
Dezombified.
With me is the Dominican dandy, Miss Stereo.
Hey there. With me is Kenny Dreadful, the Puerto Rican Prince of Poetry.
How has your day been, Miss Stereo?
It's been okay, up and down a little bit, but you know what? It feels so good now because we are with our peoples.
True indeed, true indeed. Today, guys, we have a treat in store for you. Yes, indeed. I don't know if you know this, guys, but our guest today is none other than the one and only Mad Chatter, everybody. Mad Chatter's in his house today, and it's gonna be great. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But you know something, Miss Stereo, I think it's time to get to some roll calls, baby. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's start
All right,
at the
let
top.
me put this marquee down and get this started. Oops, this fell. All right, well, we got Creepy Clown Girl. She's in his house, his house, his house. Of course, we got the Mad Chatter. Mad Chatter is in his house, his house, his house. We have Space Oddity Kayla. She's in his house, his house, his house. We have Aaron 505360, everybody. He's in his house, his house, his house. Who else is up in this bad mama jamma? There's only one way to find out. I gotta keep on scrolling, baby. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Demented Centaur is in his house, his house, his house. What is up, Bansheba, everybody? Bansheba. She's in his house, his house, his house. Oh yeah, who else is up in here? AK Phoenix, everybody. AK Phoenix, she's in his house, his house, his house. The Evil Outcast, everybody. Evil Outcast is in his house, his house, his house. Mandy Mortem, people. Mandy Mortem. She's with us today, and she's in his house, his house, his house. Oh, yeah. Let's see who else is in here. Oh, boy. Hide your Fruit Loops. We have the Long Island Serial Killer in his house, his house, his house. What is up, Lick? The one and only Phlegathon, people. He's in his house, his house, his house. Oh yeah, what is up, Fleggy? The lovely and enchanting Gothic Rose. She's in his house, his house, his house. Oh, Mia Mina. Mia Mina. She's in his house, his house, his house. Let's see who else is up in here. Maskino, baby. He's in his house, his house, his house. Puerto Rican Showcasing is in his house, his house, his house. Everything spicy. Yo, seriously? My dinner was mad spicy. It was some jambalaya rice. Oh man, I couldn't even finish it. That's why I'm having this icy. You know, if you got kids in your house, you need to have those frozen ices. But anyway, everything spicy's in his house, his house, his house. In more ways than one, y'all. I don't know how Miss Stereo's eating that. She's eating it right now as I'm doing the shout outs. You a brave soul, Miss Stereo.
No,
we
I'm
got
just hungry.
Disturbed K in his house, his house, his house. Dingleberries also in his house, his house, his house. Oh boy, there's a lot of Dustin Fleming. He's in his house, his house, his house. Stacy Scotty. She's in his house, his house, his house, his house. All right, Miss Stereo, what is going on? I did all the shout outs. Now what do we have for these beautiful people next?
Well, I'm pretty sure they don't want to hear me chewing.
Wait, real quick. By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Miss Stereo, but I need to let them know. I can't see the chat, folks, so I really don't know what's going on. So if there's a delay as I'm doing the shout outs and it's not matching up with stuff, it's because I can't read the chat. All
okay,
right?
well, I can fix that. There is Google Windows. There's a window open to the YouTube chat, so you can just see it there. I don't know what's going on today. It was just when it came to setting this up. I don't understand why. Sometimes it seems that when you turn the computer off, it changes the settings or something, and that's just not cool. That didn't make me happy at all.
We got a roll call. We have a local nightmare in his house. It's gonna be a good show tonight, folks, with the mad chatter.
Looks
Can't
like
wait.
That. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun. I can tell that for sure. It's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. This guy has math skills, you know. You guys know how it goes because you guys like him too, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna put. Let me see here. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna be sending Matt Chatter the link so we can get started right away.
Nice.
You know, so Matt Chatter, if you are listening right now, go to Twitter because I'm about to send you this link. Let's see here what's going on. Okay, yes, I'm sending you the link right now. And he's saying he's ready. That is so funny. He sent us a gif of SpongeBob saying, I'm ready. That's awesome. I'm glad you're ready, Matt Chatter. What we're going to do is we're going to play the Z-Horde anthem, you know, while Matt Chatter gets up here. When we come back, we'll be back with Matt Chatter, everybody. How's that? Awesome. Let me mute our mic so y'all don't hear us chewing. This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z-Horde.
Hello.
We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Ophelia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A local nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Asia 1994, really gifted. Dustin Fleming's stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of fire's a G. We're kryptonites down, Kitty's family. Now there are times.
Oh, absolutely. I'm all good. I can hear you guys. How's it going, Mysterio and Kenny? What's up?
Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting. She's on the scene. 13 past midnight.
It's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Alright. Or we be horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. Here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling. MD Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Todd, they amazing, but real dark and grim. The Mentor Centaurs, Flickathon, Swamp Dwellers, Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime Atome, Time We Lives, our fantastic panic deep. Paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Bullis Greedy? I meant CP. I'm gonna get so bent with nefarious TV. Slumberies, Art of Morbid, Cap 7, truly salmon. And we can never forget about Karen.
Hello everyone, and we are back. I hope you enjoyed that funky little ditty called the Z-Horde Anthem, because I enjoyed making it for you guys. So I still hear the music
You do?
in my headphones.
That is so weird.
I think he's listening to the playback in the background. So Mad Chatter.
No, I got it on mute. I'm not even playing it right now, actually.
That's so weird.
But you heard that, right?
Yeah, I did heard that.
Yeah, no, I heard that too. Yeah, no, I got
my
my
God.
Blue Yeti hooked up, so like there's nothing playing on the speaker or nothing. So I think we good now, though.
I think so too.
All right, cool. All right, people. So please give us some warm welcome, some hand clap emojis in the chat for the Mad Chatter, everybody.
That was strange.
What's up,
Give it
guys?
up.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much, guys.
You are so welcome. Thank you for joining us, Mad Chatter.
Yeah, man. Like I'm excited to be here. You know, I think what you guys got going on is like something really special in the horror community. You know, you guys fit that perfect niche, you know, personality based channel, but you got the chilling stories and everything. It's the perfect blend, the best of both worlds, you know. You guys got really something special here, you know. I've been here since episode like 27 and I've been hooked. It's good stuff, man.
Oh my God.
Mysterio, here, take this and wipe your tears, baby.
Shut up.
Tears of joy, I tell you, Mad Chatter.
That is such a compliment.
It is.
We really work
Yeah.
hard to try and do the best we can with what we've got, and to bring everybody closer together. It's really important, at least to me. I know definitely it's to Kenny, but I don't like to speak for anybody, you know, unless it's
I
my
feel you on
kids.
that for sure.
You know? But
Yeah, you know what? Like we all got family, right? You know, like we have our family and our personal lives, but like for myself, like, you know, like this place, like the horror community is just as much of my family as much as anybody else, you know? I
Preach
feel
it.
like
Yes.
family should also be, you know, they should
Sometimes
be,
more.
You know, absolutely, exactly, you know? Like I have a lot of good friends in the horror community, like who've you know, they've been there through my ups and downs, you know, like this, you know, they support me all the way, to just like call me out on my stuff, you know. It's good, you know, like it's the good kind of people you want to have around you, you know.
absolutely.
And you'd be surprised, right? A regular person who's not into the horror community, if you would have told them this, they would be shocked, I bet.
Oh, you know what? Like, you know, at work, I like talk to like my bosses and stuff, or like my higher ups, and they say I tell them I'm into horror and stuff, and they give me that weird look, like, oh, this guy must have been like a social outcast or something. Like, what's up with this guy? Like, but no, you know, we're just everyday people, you know, like. You know, some people we all got different hobbies, we all got different things, you know. But for horror, it's just like people of all walks of life, people who are into many different things, you know. It's just like horror itself is something that it's something so fascinating, and it kind of taps into that very primal stage in our minds, you know, that fight or flight tingling sensation, you know, that you can't really get from anywhere else, you know.
Adrenaline, endorphins. But the thing is,
Oh,
like you were
exactly.
saying about it, it's like it's almost a guilty until proven innocent type of thing. You know, the kind
exactly.
of
And then
reaction you get from those people. But we're not hurting anybody. We just like to watch, you know, scary movies and, you know, have a good time, and that's it. Or listen to scary
absolutely, you know, like-
stories, and that's it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure. I think it's also like the people like there's a lot of misconceptions, you know. They say like people who are into like horror and stuff like that are perpetrators of crimes, or we're strange people and stuff, but it's actually the other way around. I find a lot of the people who I have met who listen to horror, it's actually like they're people who've dealt with severe trauma, or you know, it's just like a way of coping or coming to understand it, you know, instead of being afraid and letting fear take control of your life. I feel like this is a kind of way where, you know, it's you taking the lead, you know.
It's an outlet,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
It's almost like
you know?
an outlet.
Absolutely.
Mysterio has mentioned that before, you know, as a female who digs horror, she says it's an outlet for her Can you get into that once again for Mad Chatter?
Sure. I mean,
condensed version. Don't ramble.
Okay.
Or rant.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was just drinking some ginger
all
ale.
good. I'm all ears. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So basically, we both come from Spanish Harlem in the Bronx, and the Bronx. Sorry, all over the slums of New York, and we are. We've seen violence. We've seen bullying. We've seen a lot of bad things in our life, including the paranormal and the supernatural and what have you. You know, and with including that and including some of the trauma-based memories that a lot of us have in this community, I feel like it's an outlet for me personally anyway, because now I'm back to my femininity. Oh, there's a roll call.
The Lizard Queen is in the his house.
Woo!
Tales from the Hangman. It's in the his house.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tales from the Hangman. He's my homie.
Oh yeah, he's in the his house. We got Jasmine's entertaining in the his house. We also got Disturb. Oh no, I already said Disturb K, but hey, Disturb K's here. All right.
Well, what I was saying about the outlet is that
the outlet.
It is a good outlet because before I started to really get into horror, once Kenny came into my life, don't get me wrong, I always liked it, but I left it for a while. I noticed something. I was angry, I guess, because of all the events and all the things that were going on in my life. And then I was acting out a lot, fights and things, especially when I was young, lots of fights, you know. And I don't know, I felt like I lost my femininity. And now, having came back to that community, if you will, in a different way, because now it's the internet, you know, is much more prominent in YouTube. So now, having refound my love for horror, I find myself being girly again. That's weird, I know, but it's honest to goodness how I feel.
Because it's that effect. It's the effect. Like when you take a girl to a movies, 9 out of 10, if something happens scary, she might hold your hand, or she might, you know, put her
exactly.
hand
That's it right there. You
on
know,
your shoulder. So that's what she means.
I go to the movies. I go to the movies with my wife all the time. We love watching scary movies, like and yeah, like she jumps really easily, so like any little jump scare, she'll just cling on to me right away. It's okay, baby, I got you, I'm right here, you know.
I love that. Yeah. I really love that.
And
that's
I like
my
it
favorite.
too. Hey, I like it too, baby.
I was telling who was it that we just interviewed the night before?
You mean last night? We had on Somber Reads last night.
I think it was
Before that, it was Nightmare.
Oh yeah, I was, you know, I wasn't able to watch the stream live, but I went after I finished work. I went and listened to it. It's like, it was a good show, man. Like, and you got like Slumber and Somber. You guys kept mixing up the names. So we got Slumber, you know, and that's just becoming a meme on Twitter already. It's great. Like Mandy Morton is just nonstop been posting them memes, you know.
Yes, she is.
Oh, it's awesome.
She is.
Mandy is awesome. That's the meme queen right there. Ooh, I love her.
Oh yeah.
13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
Isn't the his house? What is up, 13 past midnight?
Welcome, 13. Oh, we love him. So basically, Mad Chatter, what got you into wanting to be a YouTube horror content creator? What's up with that?
All right, so you know, I've been into horror my entire life. You know, it's funny enough. My first introduction into horror it's kind of comes from an unexpected place. You know, being a kid born in the 90s, it was actually when the first time I watched Jurassic Park as a kid, I was terrified because like earlier as a kid, I was like, oh, I love dinosaurs. It'd be so cool if I get to see one in real life. And then when I watched that movie, I was like, nah, actually, you know, it's good that things are extinct, you know, because that'd be terrifying as shit, you know, like, but I grew up, I was homeschooled. I grew up in a small farm outside of Calgary, Alberta, which is in Canada. So yeah, I was homeschooled. I didn't really have.
Oh, Canada, baby!
Yeah, man. Oh,
it's in the his house.
Oh, sorry about that, bud.
What is that a boot? Tell me that's a boot.
Yeah. So I grew up on the internet, and I remember in like 2006 or 2005, YouTube was coming up, and I spent a lot of time on there. And I eventually started watching Mr. Nightmare with his true horror stories. And it was that moment I wanted to become a horror narrator, but I always kind of like set it back, and also because of like my religious conservative family is they kind of weren't cool with it, back then. But now I'm kind of like, I moved out, I kind of can do my own thing now. So yeah, now I can, it's fun. I've been setting it on the back burner for years, and the name Mad Chatter, it's funny. Like I was gonna use that name for a different type of YouTube channel, but like I decided to hold on to it, and then I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna just start this up. Then I've been doing it for like over half a year now. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Wow, you gave me chills when you talked about your family, because I don't know how familiar you are with our story, but my family
we've talked about it in the chat a bit. Like,
oh, we have?
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of the streams you're talking about your dad and stuff like that.
So how does your family treat you?
Yeah, my family.
How does your family?
How do they treat you? Yeah.
I'm asking him.
Oh, yeah.
I know about you already. I want to know about.
We all learning about each other tonight,
Yeah.
My family, they're very, like my parents are very loving, but at the same time, they're the kind of parents who like want to shelter the kids and just don't want to let them go. So it's to a certain extent, but like as a parent, it's like there's also that moment, and I know you guys will have to deal with it, like where you had to let go and just put trust in your kids, and like when that time is right, in the meantime you can shelter them and stuff, and then when the time is right you let them fly. But like my parents are they're very overprotective, very, it comes from a good place. But I was just like, growing up, and as a teenager, I started trying to like find my own way and find ways to express myself, and they're like, no, like you're gonna end up hurting yourself in the end, or this and this and that. And I was just like, you know what, like I kind of want to go my own way, like, so I was just like, I'll figure it out. If something goes wrong, I'll come back,
Yeah, I'll be back. So keep my room clean and don't touch nothing. Exactly. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
But now, like my mom, she's a very artistic person, and such as myself. So she's always been very encouraging. It's funny because like it's not like the first time I've been like, let's say like live on air. I've been on TV before. Stuff like
really?
That. So
how?
It's something.
Tell us.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So going back a little bit more into my backstory, I again was homeschooled, but I grew up in the restaurant industry. Starting from the age of 9. My parents, they own a restaurant, so I started working like at a really young age, and so I was balancing school and work. Didn't really have much time for a social life except when I went home and go on the internet, socialize with friends on YouTube. But when I turned 16 years old, I got approached by City TV, like from my mom's restaurant, and they're like, "Oh, we want you to do a segment for breakfast television." And I was like, my mom's like, "You know what? You should do it." I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm freaking out. But like once the camera started rolling, it just suddenly came out, like it's like second nature. And then the host was like, or the TV host was like, "You know what? You should do this for a living. You have a knack for this." And I was like,
that is so cool.
And it's crazy. And then so I started like trying to get into radio and things like that. So audio engineering, sound design, it's always been a thing of mine. So yeah, it's just all of those things that happened in my past that just kind of led up to this moment, I feel,
Nice.
Aww.
Real quick, Mad Chatter, we got a roll call. We have in the house the Promethean dude, everybody. Promethean dudes in the his house. We also have the Swedish mom, everybody. The Swedish mom. She's in the his house. Who else? Oh yeah. Hey, some Mysterio. Knock knock.
Who's there?
MD.
MD Who.
MD Who Entertainment. Send to his house. All right.
Nice. It's so great to see, that like a lot of the big narrators are here. Like all of my circle of friends, we're all here chilling out and stuff. It's good, man. I like this. Yeah.
What you mean, big narrators are hanging out around here? Who you talking
man,
about?
Like
everybody.
everybody's a big narrator, man.
Where?
Oh man. I'm like, for me, I grew up. Let's say when I started YouTube, like all of these narrators were, a decent amount of subscribers. I'm not saying like big, but like since I started the channel, and then I'm like slowly like climbing up to their level. It's like all of a sudden I'm talking to all of these people. Like it's so trippy when I think about it. Like it's
all
like
these guys
months
are,
ago, I was just. All
like these
months
guys,
ago,
in my
I was
opinion,
just,
are
like,
big.
listening. Oh, exactly. Like it's weird to think that I'm a narrator, but like I still have that mindset of like being that fan, So sometimes it's just like, like the Mr. Creepypasta like replies to a tweet of mine, and I just start freaking out, like.
Yeah, once a fan, always a fan. You're not gonna stop being a fan just because you're working at it. I mean, dang, that's crazy, right? But you know something? Somebody named Bethany's up in here, I think. So, hey, Bethany, you into his house?
Welcome. Oh,
I think so. I saw some name named Bethany up there.
Okay, I'll check right now.
But anyways, so, okay, let me ask you a couple of questions, though. So, where are you from? You said you're from Canada. Have you always been in Canada, or did you like live elsewhere too? Like some people have,
so
move
like,
around.
My family, like we, for the most part, I spent a lot of time in Canada, but we did travel around a little bit. Like we were gonna like move to Egypt actually.
Oh wow!
Funny enough, like in 2004, my dad like got a job there, like teaching and stuff like that. And we were gonna move to Egypt, and it was mad, like, but it was way too hot there, and like all of like my siblings and I were like, we're used to like playing in the snow and stuff, and then like all of a sudden we're just in the total opposite, and like it was just it was too much. Like it was too much of a culture shift, and I didn't appreciate it at the time. Yeah. But now as I get older and I travel, it's it's amazing experience. Like I've traveled around the world quite a bit, but for the most part, my family stayed in Canada. I mean, they're still back in Alberta. I'm currently in British Columbia, so on the West Coast. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I want to visit Canada one day for sure. There was a point where I wanted to move to Canada. I was actually wanting to move up there, but Mysterio's like, let's just stay where we at. Ain't nothing wrong with where we at. Plus, I don't like airplanes. So I said, fine, whatever.
I still want to visit. I don't do good on planes. Like I freak out a bit. So
relatable.
Yeah, but man, if you guys are ever in Vancouver, let me know. I'll take you guys around, man. We can hang out for sure.
Yeah, baby, you heard it here.
Yeah, but we won't need a plane. All we have to do is, like.
Wait, what episode is this? Because I'm going to mark it down on my calendar. And when I show up in Alberta,
46.
If Mad Chatter don't come scoop us up, I'm going to blow him up on Twitter, baby. I'm going to be like, go to the 41-minute mark in this video. You're going to see what he said. Then I'm going to do on Instagram.
Yeah, man, it's on record. It's on record now. Ain't no going back,
No going back. So how long have you been doing this again? Remind me.
Yeah, I'd say about 8 months now.
Okay.
Yeah, about 8 months I've been doing it.
How many subs you got now?
I think I'm currently at like 181 subs right now. Yeah.
Oh man, you haven't even reached the good stuff yet, bro. Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh, I know. I know.
This.
Well, like.
Wait. No.
You gotta see this.
You see, because once you hit that echelon, and once you get into that circle, you're gonna be part of the 400 club, baby.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. Like, oh man, I'm stoked. I can't wait to get that. That's gonna go on a frame, like up in, like, yeah. That's gonna be
the cardboard, high grade aluminum foil.
You see that?
Always. You guys, we gotta get him to 400.
Oh man, but you know something? You're doing really good work. I love your your Teespring store is really nice too. You got some nice stuff.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I
I
try
really
to
appreciate it.
I try to wonder. So, are you doing this on your own, or you have someone helping you? Your wife? Like, what's up?
Nah, I'm just a one-man team. You know, I've taken like all of my skills from all previous kind of lines of work that I've done and put it all into one spot. So I used to like do graphic design. I'm an artist myself. I was a freelance photographer for a bit. So it's just like it's all these things coming together. It's a lot of work, but you know, like, and I'm not able to push as much content out. But everything I do is like, you know, I gotta make sure it's perfect, like cooked perfectly before it comes out. You know, so
Right.
I hear you.
Let's see. We got anybody here asking any questions in the chat? I already know the questions that they're gonna throw at me. So, what collaborations you would love to do? What's your dream collaborations?
oh man, dream collaborations. So there is one horror YouTuber that is like my biggest inspiration. So I did get introduced to horror through Mr. Nightmare, but my big inspiration is Lazy Masquerade. I would love to collaborate with Lazy Masquerade. Yeah, like he is one of my favorite narrators. Yeah, he's good stuff, man. Yeah, I would say that. Mortis Media would be awesome too. Man, like all these. Oh man, there's so many I'd love to work with. Like Let's Read, who's gonna be on the show tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
man,
sick.
there's and like there's so many though, to be honest. But
how about Snacky?
go ahead.
Snacky Reads.
Oh God.
You don't wanna work with Snacky Reads? Damn, bro. That's cold.
I'll take anything that comes my way, you know. Like anybody who's down to collab, you know, like hit me up, hit up my DMs, you know, I'm always down, you know.
Oh man.
At this point I don't discriminate, you know. I will work with anybody, you know.
That's what I used to say. I'm a narrating gigolo, baby.
I really love the theme of your name, your art, the theme of your channel, basically.
Yeah,
your
but
art.
did it come from inspirations of Alice in Wonderland?
Yes,
was
that's
that the
what I would love
inspiration?
to know.
Yeah,
That.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah,
So we
Alice
got
in
a
Wonderland's a
surprise
big
for you,
inspiration
then.
of mine. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so like in my merchandise line, I'm gonna work more on like do a lot more art that's kind of like Alice in Wonderland themed and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
That's gonna be lit, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man,
gonna
like
be lit.
it's just, you know, yeah, like 5 months ago I took the jump to go part-time at my job, and I was just like, you know, I want to start focusing on my creative you know, my creative side and start doing a little bit more. And
what did your
it's changed
parents
my
say?
life.
And what did your parents say?
You know, they said basically like, oh, you're gonna be like just another starving artist and stuff like that, you know. But like they said, you know what? I feel like my parents finally, they're starting to respect my boundaries too, and they're like, you know what? If this is what you want to do, like go for it. You know, we're happy with as long as you're happy and stuff like that. You know, so it's good. I'm getting a lot of support from my friends, my family. You know, like my little brother's like my first subscriber. You know, like so it's dope. Yeah.
Oh, that's
cute.
so sweet.
That's
And
cute. That's sweet.
do they know you're getting interviewed today?
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I hit up all my coworkers, I hit up my friends, you know, like, yeah, man, yeah, no, they're gonna be here, you know.
Nice.
Okay, no,
we
that's
got a roll call though.
Yes,
real
we do,
quick.
we
We
do.
got the Gen 18 in the his house.
Oh,
We
that's
also
my
got-
homie right there.
Oh,
See
the
what I
Gen
tell you? What I
17.
tell you? I knew they're gonna pull up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull up, baby. Pull up.
Pull up.
We also
Oh,
got
wait.
Danny Martian from the mothership is in the his
All right,
house.
Danny
His house. Danny Martian.
What's
So
going on?
if
What's
any,
up?
that's awesome. If any of Mad Chatter's family or friends are lurking or something like that, I'll have you know that your boy Mad Chatter is going places. He is very beloved in this community, and we feel he has a future in this.
Oh
in this
yeah.
place. We really do.
We got your back, bro.
It's like everything else. We have all
thanks.
sorts of people in the horror community, but you know what? Most of us are just people who want the same thing you want. Just,
Yep.
you know, understanding, love, and to spread that, especially here at Dezombified RZ Horror. We really want to spread that love. We really do. It's too much going on in the world right now for people to be so divided. No. We gotta love each other, and we're gonna do this.
We got a roll call right quick. We also got Ryan Tidd.
Whoop, whoop.
Is into his house.
Oh my God, that's another one. Yeah, my homie Ryan Tidd. What's up, man?
Welcome.
Whoa, your people are blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Big
man,
time.
yeah, man, that's awesome.
And hey, Z, share my Chatter's channel.
Woo.
Yeah, share my Chatter's channel. Let's get him.
Share it, baby.
Yeah, let's get him to 200. Come on, man.
Yo, so at the end of tonight's, when we're getting to the end, would you like to take a call from one of
The viewers.
the viewers?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I booked this day off. I'm like, I'm gonna spend my whole day doing this. Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready, baby. Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm ready. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
And I know, sometimes you were just talking about the misconceptions within the horror community. And, there's all different types of people. Just like I said before, we have a more laid back approach to it, a more, I would like to say radio-esque approach to it. With
I'd
the
say
smooth
urban
R&B.
and gritty, but
Yes,
okay, radio-esque will work.
Yeah, urban and gritty radio. That's why we're Stereo Dread. So we like it a little more like that. We also wanted to do something a little more like Orson Welles, something that maybe your parents or their parents would go to the radio and listen to when they were young, where it was a little bit more, something
and
a little bit.
And that's kind of like with my approach to my channel. I kind of like wanted to go with like audiobook meets radio drama. So like, the Twilight Zone, some other radio dramas. Like, I was heavily inspired. I kind of wanted to get that,
Alfred Hitchcock.
very immersive experience.
Nice.
Oh yeah, exactly, man. Like I have so many. There's so many like places of inspiration where I find horror from. So like especially music as well. Music, movies, comic books, everything, man. It's everywhere.
Let's get into music. So what kind of music you dig?
Oh man, so like when I say I listen to a little bit of everything, I do. Of course, like I love my hip hop. I like alternative rock, a lot of indie, psychedelic. There's a couple artists I can recommend to you. So there's one artist. He's like electronic artist, but it's like ambient, really creepy, slightly trippy music. It's called like Lorn, Lorn. Some good stuff, man. Like whenever I want to like get in the mood to like narrate, I like put on that kind of music. Yeah, no, it's good. Like I'll listen to everything, man. So I go from 80s all the way up.
That's the actual group, Lorn.
Yeah, it's like a single artist that does that kind of music. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotta check that out.
That is so
Thanks
good.
for the recommendation.
Yeah.
Who have you worked with so far?
Of course,
anybody?
man.
Thank you. Who have you worked with?
for narrator wise,
Yeah.
So I've worked with MD Who Entertainment. I've worked with Mercury the Scribe. I've worked with Tales from the Hanged Man. I've worked with Promethean Dude, Fantasies of Fright. Like a decent amount of people. I've narrated one of Mandy Mortem's stories. I've gone to town on like I've narrated with Spirit Voices as well. She's an amazing narrator.
Wow.
I've done
like she's amazing. Like she's done like 2 voiceover like characters for 2 of my videos, and like that was like a pretty dope moment there.
Dude, but what
Like,
about
at
her
this
singing
point, when I
voice?
Have you heard her sing though?
Oh man. Oh, she's an amazing singer, and like as are you, Mysterio. Like we should do like a horror karaoke night or some shit. That would be dope.
No, don't mention karaoke to Mysterio. I made the mistake of mentioning that to her the other day, and she almost chopped my head off. So don't do it.
No, not.
Don't do it, bro.
Listen. I told him that's better for the Discord to have
And
something
Twitch.
more intimate. Yes, and Twitch.
But
Twitch
we
as
can't
well.
do Twitch.
But not
Twitch
here.
is over parties happening.
No. Come
you didn't hear
on.
about
No,
that?
it's just about knowing your boundaries.
Okay.
And it's also knowing how to push the envelope without pushing it. You know what I mean? With as little effort as possible.
Exactly.
That's all.
Walking on the fine line. Yeah. No, I feel
Yeah, it's like I told him, look, they got Twitch things for that. Oh, we have a roll call.
Dame Saturday told me that she'll see me on Sunday. Is in the his house.
Welcome, love. We missed you too, by the way.
Yeah, we missed you. Nice to see you.
Also, wait a minute. We have somebody else in the house. Hold on. I don't want to forget.
Okay,
It
cool.
is Christine Baker.
Christine Baker is in the his house. That's awesome. Everybody go out there and tweet. Matt Chatter's here. Go tweet
Speaking about collaborating, I've had the opportunity to work with Creepy Clown Girl as well. So I reached out to her on Twitter. So I have this one video on my channel. It's 3-sentence horror stories. So I hit her up and I asked her to write a 3-sentence horror story and to narrate it and send it in. It was pretty dope, man. Like, it's nice, man. And Creepy Clown Girl is like an amazing writer too. She's an amazing poet, you know.
She broke my heart with one of her poems.
Oh God.
so much. Yo, that poem was so deep. It left me dumbfounded for days, and I had to write a song for her. I wrote a song for Creepy Clown Girl, and Mysterio sang it. That's how deep her poetry was.
I was there on that stream. That was a beautiful thing, man. Like, and that's what I love about you guys. Like, it's like spreading the love, the positivity, you know. Like, and that's what, you know, like, we all have our busy lives that we do, and when we get home, like, this is the kind of place we want to go to recharge, you know, like, get them good vibes, you know.
You know what I like the most about this little community that we are all a part of and that we are all building here with the Z Horde is that we have people that are literally from different sides of the team, from different walks of life, that otherwise in different venues and maybe different types of communities would not get along. And we have managed to pull something off here that's incredible. People that are different, working together with one goal and loving it and loving on each other. That, to me, right there, that's everything. That's like, wow, if we could spread this throughout the entirety of YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the biggest platforms like ever. I gotta see the truth. Could you imagine the change if we spread this like Kayla came up with at Creepy Clown Girl server, the Carnival of Horror. Honestly, one of the best servers on Discord in my opinion. Love Diabetes. We gotta spread that. Hashtag Love Diabetes with Dezombified and Creepy Clown Girls, Carnival of Horror. We gotta spread that far and wide. And if we spread that and we manage that, we could literally change the world. For real.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man.
I believe
we gotta get, you know, man, like the Z Horde is growing. It's ever growing, you know. And with every stream, it's, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Thank you.
You know, for all of those who are watching, who haven't subscribed, man, smash that subscribe button, man. Like, you know, the support goes a long way, man. Like, I gotta, you know, these homies, they got something special going on, you know. Like, it's very unique. In the horror community, I haven't come across a podcast quite like this. And it's like, it's nice, it's chill. You guys got like a great aesthetic going on. Like, oh man, I'm a big fan. So I'm really happy to be here. I can't stress that enough, you know?
Thank you. But if you did not subscribe, shame on you. Shame for shame.
Yeah, we want to build a
every
community
time
here.
you subscribe to Stereo Dread and you know what happens? An angel gets their wings. You know what happens? A puppy finds a home. Do you know what happens? The ozone gets better. For real. Come on. Hit that button.
It's one click at a time, man.
One click
That's
at
right.
a time, baby.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, he's right. I believe you, baby. I believe you.
Oh man, but Gothic Rose says she needs to collab with you at Mad Chatter.
Ooh.
So there goes another one.
Yeah.
She's another
Gothic
one.
Rose, like, yeah, my Canadian sister, you know, like we've been talking a little bit here and there. She's amazing as well. Like, it's only a matter of time till we work together on something. But yeah, for sure, I'd be down.
Dame Saturday wants to work with you too. But all you guys, I need you to send me a story. As a matter of fact, I think Mina sent us a story to our Yahoo, but I wanted it in audio. so we can add it to our
Yeah,
1,000
so I
subscribers
recorded
special.
it. And did you guys get my email? I sent.
Oh
my
yeah,
story
we
already
still
to
got
you.
it. We got it there. We're just waiting for some more to compile before we start going into Audacity.
Oh, absolutely.
and
Oh yeah,
start
that's for your
adding it
1,000
on.
subscribers video, right?
Yeah, yeah. We're like 200 and 300 away. So we got time.
Come on, guys, smash that subscribe button.
I know, right? And send us some Mia Mina. Say that 50 times quick. Mina.
Nope, not trying.
I'm not trying it either. But yeah, if you could send us that on a recording, we'd really appreciate it though. Thanks.
She said, no, wasn't me. So,
somebody sent a story.
well, we'll see. We'll go back into the
Yeah.
email and say, hey, who are you? And could you narrate this? Or did you want us to do it?
I'd rather have them do it.
Well, if they're not a YouTuber.
I want at least 50 to 100 different people saying a story.
Different content creators. Yeah, gotcha.
That's what I want.
Oh, but hey, poets as well.
Yeah, poets. I don't care.
Poets like Creepy Clown
Fairy
Girl.
tales, fiction, nonfiction. I don't care what you got. Creepypasta, true crime. I'll take it all. Just send it on down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm wondering like if somebody's gonna send a fairy tale. I'm really looking forward
Hopefully
to that.
it's a scary fairy tale. Though.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a fairy tale. Yeah, it has to be scary. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
not all
so
fairy
did you
tales
guys-
are scary.
No, I mean for our
You guys-
genre. Go ahead.
In traditional fairy tales, they didn't actually end the stories with, and they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, Grimm. The Brothers Grimm stories are very grim.
Yeah.
The real ones.
Yeah. I really
Actually,
like
a lot of these Disney these fairy tales, like the Disney versions are great, but like when you look at the real fairy tales, a lot of them have very sad or gruesome endings. Actually, when you think about it.
I would love that. I would love something like Hansel and Gretel, but a little more grown up, maybe. And
Yeah,
Hansel and
for
Gretel
sure,
had a disturbing ending. They pushed a old lady into an oven.
Yo, the worst thing I ever heard for a child was a song. It goes, Ladybug, Ladybug, get your ass home. Your house is on fire and your kids are gonna die. Something like that. How does it go?
It's Ladybug, Ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children will burn.
That's scary.
That is sick.
Imagine when you were a little kid, your mother tells you that before bed and be like, good night.
Oh man.
That's creepy.
And it's funny, like when we growing up as kids, like we all have those stories that our parents tell us about before we go to bed, like, oh, don't go out at night or don't play by the water at night or else like La Llorona is gonna come after you or something, like
Right? Or Cuco. Yeah, you're right. The boogeyman.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Or how about Santa Claus? When they tell us some strange man is gonna sneak into our house in the middle of the night while we're sleeping. That's creepy.
Yeah, man, that's creepy, man. Like
The Tooth Fairy.
I don't want nobody that's home invasion. I don't care who it is, man. Like you ain't a guest if you're just coming into the chimney, man.
The Tooth Fairy, sneaking into your house, taking one of
your
your body
teeth.
parts.
Taking your teeth.
Yeah, taking something that fell out of your body and leaving you money for it.
The bone collector, man. Like, yeah.
Creepy,
Evil
man.
Outcast wants to know, Mad Chatter, if you ever need someone to do some voice overs for one of your stories, if you'd consider him.
Absolutely. I would be down for sure, man. Like,
Nice.
I just posted my first original horror story, my latest video, and it's heavily inspired by the province that I grew up in. It's about a coal mining town. This new family moves into town, and the main character begins to realize that there's strange, benevolent things happening in the town. And so, kind of like an old, it's kind of got those Get Out vibes. So, I'm always looking for voiceover guys. I'll hit a bunch of you guys up once I get part 2 of the story. But yeah, I'm down to collaborate, man. I just interact with the community, because if there's one thing I wish I would have done differently when I started YouTube was get to know the community, because the first 5 months it was just me pretty much on my own, just posting videos, not really interacting. I would comment here and there on videos, but then my homie was like, hey, you should open up a Twitter account, and then it opened up a whole other world. basically, you know. So I got to meet so many amazing people through Twitter, you know. So
nice. What happened? Oh, okay. So let's see what else is going on in this chat. Dame Saturday says she has wings already because she's an angel of death.
Damn.
Somebody said that Brothers Grimm is actually the first of my Mia Mina Reads series authors. Oh snap! Mia Mina Reads is in his house.
Oh man, shout out to Mia Mina though. She's awesome, you know, like she just like she's been checking out all of my videos. Like she went on a binge like a while back and she was like commenting on the stories with like breakdowns of the themes and everything. I was like, that's pretty dope, actually. Yeah, Mia Mina's a great supporter of the horror community. She's got good stuff, man.
Nice. Dame Saturday says, ring around the rosy, anyone? Ring around the rosy,
oh, exactly.
pocket full of posies, ashes, you all fall down. Or how about the London Bridge is falling down?
Yo, that's all
London
creepy.
Bridge is falling down. And then they lock you up. They throw away the key. I'm like, get me out of here. The freaking bridge is falling.
You know that 13 past midnight said in the South, it was Doodlebug. Doodlebug, come up. Your house is on fire. Your children burn up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's creepy. Wow.
And how about the one Rockabye Baby on the treetop? When the wind blows,
oh my
cradle
God.
will drop or something.
Seriously, shaking baby syndrome, anybody? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's creepy as hell, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that's mad creepy. Yeah.
Three Blind Mice, though. What's up with that?
Oh my God, cutting tails off and the butcher and the knife. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How about that cat, though? That cat that wasn't going to give her kittens any food until they found their mittens.
Oh, they lost their mittens.
Yeah.
Starving the kids over some mittens.
That takes me way back.
Starving kids over mittens.
Yeah.
Cinderella, human slavery, you know. Let's see here, child abuse, of course, fraud, you know, because they kept the real will from her. You know, I mean, they stole her. Oh, murder, because you know they killed her father. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, it's just like even Beauty and the Beast. It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome too. You know, like we like to think it's a great love, but man. Straight up Stockholm syndrome, man.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Peter Pumpkin Eater.
I don't even want to know what that means, to tell you the truth. Maybe what the Itsy Bitsy Spider is okay, and so is the one she was eating her porridge and she dropped it because a spider sat down beside her. Little Miss Muffet eating her pumpkin pie or something, and then she saw a spider and said, "Ah!" I guess that one's okay. The Three Little Pigs is creepy.
Yeah. Home invasion.
I know, right?
Home invasion. Let me in.
So I can kill you and eat you.
Yep. And cannibalism. I mean,
sort of.
Not cannibalism, but you know, still some savagery eating going on there, though.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
crazy.
We've already covered the misconceptions and fairy tales and lullabies, which is amazing.
And collaboration.
I didn't think we were going to veer off to the fairy tales and lullabies. That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it is neat.
I love that conversation.
Yeah, me too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just off the beaten path, you never know, right? Yeah.
But you know,
but like, do you guys?
You know, who's a creep? Peter Pan abducting kids, taking them to Neverland.
And you know he's a pedophile because he's totally an adult. He's just in a kid's body,
wait,
allegedly.
He doesn't want to grow up. That's it, right? Yeah.
That's
man. It's kind of crazy. It's creepy when you think about it. When you look back at all these nursery rhymes and fairy tales and stories. This is like there's a twisted mind who's kind of behind all of this, you know.
Philianactus is in his house. And how about the troll under the bridge?
Oh yes.
If you want to cross his
Three
bridge,
Billy Goat Gruffs.
No, but wait.
Goat Gruff, yeah.
If you want to cross the bridge, he's gonna extort you. and blackmail you into paying them something. You know, so
Long Island, scrub it up, 3 men in a tub.
I'm not even touching that one. Oh, no pun intended.
Dame Saturday. Peter killed his wife. Oh, wow. Peter killed his wife because she committed adultery and then put her in a pumpkin show. Ew.
Oh, I remember that.
So it's cannibalism.
Peter Pumpkin had a wife. He had to
Couldn't keep her.
Couldn't keep her. I don't know, something. I remember that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Damn.
Wow. This my life.
But I want to know, what's your
eyes.
favorite movie, even if it's not horror or scary? Just what's your favorite movie?
Yeah. Well, like, let me see. There's so many. I'd say, you know, The Gladiator, starring Russell Crowe. It's a really important one of mine growing up. Yeah.
That's very violent. I like it.
Yeah. I really liked John Carpenter's The Thing. He's done a lot of great movies like Halloween.
Yeah.
You know,
Nightmare on Elm Street. Right? No. That's
exactly.
Wes Craven.
Right?
Wait, is that Wes Craven?
No, that's No. Like he's done.
But wait, they work together, I think.
1980s The Fog is another good one to watch.
That was good. Atmosphere is intense.
Oh, exactly. Because like it plays a big thing on the horror of, like, again, the fog that's rolling in, like the fear of not being able to see what's in front of you. And that's a very like real thing for me, because like going back home in Alberta in the wintertime, sometimes it's minus 50. This isn't Celsius, like minus 50 plus wind chill, and like there'd be crazy snowstorms, and we'd have to push the car to like get home, and and it's just like there's so much snow you can't see anything within like a foot of you, or even less sometimes, and it's really creepy, and not knowing where you're going, because like if you like slightly veer off the wrong way, you could just end up in the ditch or something, you know. It's really creepy.
It is.
But yeah, man, I have so many like crazy stories to, like, from back home, because like we kind of grew up in Forest Lawn in Calgary. It's kind of like the hood, basically. It's like one of the oldest parts of Calgary. It was its own town, like way back in the day when the settlers arrived. So like there's a lot of creepy shit that happens there, man. Like if you guys want to hear some stories, like you know, I can tell you all about it, you know.
Oh hell yeah.
That was her next question.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Have you ever had any experiences, you know?
On a roll. I think, like, you know, that this isn't scripted, guys. Like we're just like, you know, this is just like bouncing off each other, you know, feeling the vibe, you know.
Yes, I'm gonna put the story time scene then, baby.
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put it on, and you could tell your story, and as many stories as you want, and tell us, you know, something that'll really raise the hair off a cat. It's your set now, bro. All right.
Go. So like I grew up in Forest Lawn, which is a very old part of Calgary. It dates back to the time of the settlers and the First Nations people. And now, so this story goes all the way back to back in 2006. My aunt, she bought a mobile home, and it was basically what she was trying to do was make some money off of it. So she started renting it out. And the funny thing is that anybody who moved into that place, they couldn't last more than 3 months. They would literally go crazy, and they would just get up and leave. So it turned out that I ended up spending a couple nights there. And I remember one night in particular, I was just about ready to doze off to sleep, and I hear this scratching on the wall. And I get up, I look around, I said, it must be a raccoon outside, or an animal. And then I hear the sound of chains dragging on the floor. This is in the hallway as I get up, and then the door slams, the door to the bathroom slams. And then at that point, I'm just freaking out. I get up and leave. And so I decide to do some research on the area. It's called Pembroke. So this is back when Forest Lawn was a separate town. There is actually that area was like this old sacred ground for the First Nations people. It's really creepy. And when the settlers came, you know, these First Nations people were rounded up into residential schools and things like that, things of the sort. So like children were basically, you know, chained up. They're all grouped together and things like that. So I kind of think those chains that I was hearing in the night must have been from them. I'm not a full believer of the paranormal. I'm very skeptical. I'm open-minded to the idea of perhaps it's residual energy, or perhaps it could be the souls of people who are earthbound. But, you know, it's something that's kind of going to stay with me for the rest of my life, because other strange things have happened in that area as well. Like, not too far from there, my parents bought their first home. We were all very young. It's, you know, like my parents, they had finally settled down, white picket fence, everything's working out. So on the day after we move in and everything, my siblings and I were all asleep. My parents are in the kitchen, you know, they're just finished moving and everything like that. They're having a conversation, and from the corner of their eye, they see a tall 7-foot shadowy figure with an axe go up the stairs to where we are all sleeping. My dad grabs a knife from the kitchen, like instantly freaking out, searches the entire place, and didn't find anything. And he asked my mom, "Did you see that?" And she said she saw the same thing. It's really creepy, man. Like, it's like it didn't happen to me, but like my parents moved out of that place after, and they still don't fully explain why they left that place, because it was perfect. It was like a beautiful house, but they decided to leave, and to this day, I don't fully know why they left.
Wow.
They're afraid to share with you the truth of what took place there, because they don't want you to, freak out.
Well, because we, like, as kids, we had good memories tied to that place, like so many fun, nostalgic memories, and for them, maybe it was something else, and they didn't want to ruin that for us, you know. So, like, to this day, I still have no idea why they left that place.
And you'll never know.
I know.
You'll never know. Speaking of which, we have Auntie Creeps in the his house.
Hey, we had Auntie Creeps
Creeps
here in a recent ladies' night.
Yeah, we did.
That was fun.
That was awesome. With Penny Tails Up, what a night was that?
Yeah, it was. It was an honor.
Nice. So, Auntie Creeps, we have Mad Chatter with us. He just finished sharing a couple of scary ditties with us. You know, we love when people come on here and share some scary ditties.
Yeah.
And he just did that. You know what? Why don't we take a quick break? Let Mad Chatter stretch his legs, and then why don't we see? Hey, anybody want to come on and say hello to Mad Chatter with the Google Hangouts?
I'll be down, man. Like, don't be afraid, don't be shy. Jump into the Chatterbox and, you know, like, have a quick word. I can answer some of your questions. I'd be down for sure.
I would like to hear one of your friends come on.
Ooh.
Try to encourage.
That'd be hilarious, man.
Yeah, do that. Let's see if one of your peoples could come on.
Yeah, if you guys want to come on, all you have to do is, you know, hit us up on either Twitter or Facebook, and we will send you a link.
Or he could send them the link.
Oh, that's right. That's even better. Hit him up on Twitter or Facebook, and he'll send you the link.
Yeah, send one of your friends the link. They don't have to show their face. They could use an avatar or whatever, just like you're doing.
Yes, they can. They can. That's absolutely.
All right. Okay. I'll see if any of my homies want to jump online and
absolutely
join in for a call.
Let's see.
But
Let's see here.
yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put on where Be Right Back break scene, right? And then I guess you guys, maybe you can, you know, do your magic with that Be Right Back thing that you do. It's funny. And I'll put the link there while Mad Chatter hits his homies up. What's up? You good with that?
Yeah, and play that beautiful poem Bathsheba did that you made after that.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey everybody, what's going on? We are Dezombified, we are Stereo Dread, we are Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful.
Hey, hey.
And we have merch. That's right, we do. We got mugs. And I know what you're gonna say already. You don't drink coffee. Hey, but do you drink anything? Do you even drink your own saliva? You could put your saliva in a cup. Damn it. You know, you drink alcohol, beer, liquor. You could put that in a mug. Some
Shouldn't,
wine.
but you could.
You could put that in a mug. Some boba if you like boba. You could make a freaking Jello parfait in a mug. You could put some pudding and some whipped cream and make yourself a little dessert out of a mug. You could freaking do a brownie in the microwave out of a mug.
Ooh, brownie.
Yeah, you can have ramen noodles. You can have Chef Boyardee. You can have anything in the mug. You could put your drawing pencils if you draw. You could put some sand from the beach that you was on vacation at.
Yep.
You know, you could use it for self-defense if you needed to. You could do anything with a mug. But do it in style with a Dezomba mug.
Evil Outcast says, LOL, saliva flavored coffee.
Oh man. We also have a PayPal link. If you have any British Royal Pounds, Euros, you got any freaking yen? You got some yen? We'll take some yen.
Dame Saturday said, move over bathwater.
You can put bathwater in the mug. I don't care what you do. You can put a goldfish in there. For all I care. As long as you do it in style with a Dezomba mug.
Or the obvious, the Venus flytrap, your pet hamster, and your toothbrush and
toothpaste. That's right.
There's that. So hey guys, we're gonna go and show you one of the most beautiful things, which is something from our viewers, because we always love our viewers' beautiful stuff. You guys just watch this because it is so lovely. Here goes Bansheba's poem, The Demon's Butterfly. A heart black as night has been scarred from holding a beautiful soul, incapable of knowing how to sustain such a prized possession. Still, even the cursed craves a glimpse of hope to keep a creation of such magnitude for themselves. Crouching on its twisted perch, crimson eyes scanning the vast wasteland, it catches a flash of fluttering color. As cold as its thoughts may be, this dancing brilliance of the butterfly fills the demon with a lust to nurture its existence. With a hobble and a leap, the demon hides behind the black roses and waits. Flaunting its frail wings to the rhythm of the demon's heartbeat, the butterfly settles on the velvet petals that bloom before the hidden eyes. A wide rose-tainted claw unfolds slowly before the butterfly as a deceitful offering. Since manipulation is the only source that feeds the demon's veins, it doesn't think twice about snatching up something so precious for itself. The spellbound demon insists on deceiving itself to believing it is possible to unite with this masterpiece, despite its own hideous appearance. Just as it wished, the butterfly glides into the open palm. A faint grin rises on the demon's narrow, weather-beaten face. Flush with ecstasy, it can barely contain this new feeling and staggers to keep its ground. The demon sits down gently and tickles the butterfly's wings. A great calm fills the demon's thoughts. It has finally found what he perceives to be true love. Just as existence couldn't become any sweeter, the demon feels a soft flutter brushing its claw. The butterfly ascends onto the top and lifts off into a gentle breeze. The demon stunned by this action, jumps to its feet and catches the butterfly in flight. The demon's heart pounds ramped in its ears, for the sudden absence of this butterfly had caused an agonizing pain surge through his soul. This is the demon's butterfly, and it belongs to no other. The more the demon thought about losing his precious butterfly, the more its grip tightened. At once, the flutters on its skin disappeared. The demon opened its claw and looked at its precious treasure. The beautiful, brightly colored wings that once spread about were now withered, and the colors faded together in a mournful gray hue. The demon, surprised, picked up the butterfly by the wings. Out of panic, the demon's frantic fingers lose their gentleness and accidentally pull the wings out of the butterfly. A sudden feeling of agony fills the demon as it realizes its own selfishness has destroyed the only thing it had ever loved. In tearful rage, it attempts to piece together its beautiful butterfly with no relief. The demon drops the lifeless parts onto the cold stone below. Defeated by its own being, it leaps onto its twisted perch and hangs its head in shameful disgust. Paralyzed in its pain, its claws clamp deeply into each other as they return to stone. His eyes of fire fade once again into the dreary shadows of the night.
It's good.
You enjoyed that. We're back, and we hope you enjoyed Bansheba's poetry, recited by Miss Stereo. We are on with Mad Chatter, people. The Mad Chatter. So tell me, Mad Chatter, did any of your friends, are they willing to call in?
Nah, man. I think everybody's a little bit busy and stuff, you know. So some of them are playing this while they're at work and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool, because we got somebody with us. We have, straight from the mothership, Danny Martian, everybody. Woo, woo.
What's up?
What's up, Danny boy?
Yo. How was your visit to Area 51?
I wish I could have visited Area 51, but they stopped me right at the gate.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be taken in for autopsy.
Yeah.
That would have been straight murder. I got a new design finally in my merch shop. I put a link in the chat.
Nice.
If anyone wants to hopefully buy one this time.
Nice.
Yeah, man. If you want us to storm Area 51, you better do it repping, Danny Martian's, merch. It'll look extra fine, man.
That's the best way.
And keep in mind with the second merch, I had to use my mom's camera to take the pic, and then use GIMP to edit the thing.
Nice.
So,
cool.
Yeah,
that's dope. How you been, Danny? What's new? What's going on?
Not really too much. I tweeted out with a poll saying, should a Lethal D and Red Kryptonite collab track be a thing? And he actually replied with sure.
Nice.
And I'm actually still trying to work on bars for it. I won't spoil anything right now.
Yeah.
And I've also been gotten back into watching Netflix shows. One of my favorite ones so far has been Hip Hop Evolution, which is really fascinating.
Nice.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's good.
Yeah, and I've also gotten into watching Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Where these two FBI guys working in the Department of I don't remember, behavioral science, are trying to figure out what makes serial killers tick, and how, and why, and what their motives were, why they did it, and who the person is. I think they have a full formula for that on the show.
They crazy. That's why.
There's a lot of good true crime on Netflix, actually.
Yeah, there really is. And there's also this one other documentary I recently watched today called Pablo Escobar Countdown to Death. And that was really fascinating to me because of everything that Pablo Escobar was trying to do to keep whatever power he had left. like killing governors, matriarchs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Magistrates, actually, governors. And I think there was this one connection. One of his men accidentally killed, where like it was one of those connections where if he had enough money, he could have been president of Colombia, but he lost him. But despite that, he kept his cool, and this whole time, he had him and his family like running and hiding in these different hideouts, and he was doing that for the sake of like keeping his family safe. Where like if anyone hurt his family, there'd be trouble.
Yeah.
So and I can respect that.
Yeah. That's insane.
I still need to see the one with Mexico. I still need to see that. Narcos. That's what it's called. Narcos.
Oh, Narcos.
Oh, man, Narcos. That's the one.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't see the Mexico one where like I seen like the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then the fourth season supposed to be like in Mexico or something. I didn't get to see that one.
That's interesting.
That's dope. Like I was telling Danny Martian earlier, I was like watching the Ted Bundy tapes actually.
Oh.
And that was really fascinating to me, and I thought maybe I'll get to watching that soon, probably tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mainly because of like Ted Bundy. If I remember right, he studied at a law school in Washington State. And I think he was also like an operator for a suicide hotline.
Oh wow!
Man, that's crazy. Yeah,
that is
actually like if you want to watch some good videos about like Ted Bundy, like Dark and Grim on YouTube, he has some really good videos on that too. Actually,
you know what? I might as well take you up on that and check those out.
Yeah, it's like
Dark and Grim in general. If he has anything on like serial killers, I'm in.
Yeah, like for me, I can't cover true crime because it just messes me up mentally when I have to go like really in depth into the case and stuff like that. Like it kind of like mentally scars me for a bit. Like I'll have trouble sleeping. But like if I'm watching it and stuff like that, it's like it's a different thing where I can not completely like shut my brain off, but it's just like I still have that barrier. Whereas if I'm going fully in and like researching the case and everything, it kind of it's too much for me, you know, like.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Matt
that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Matt Chatter.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like a lot of people get cringed out by the specifics of certain true crime stories because
not just that, many other aspects of the horror genre. Period. Like for example, different people have different little kinks or quirks and things that like my pet peeve.
Sure.
One of my pet peeves,
Peeves, there you go.
Yes. is doing anything too spiritual on our channel, like playing with Ouija boards or lighting candles or doing anything that's ceremonial or ritualistic. I stay away from, like even tarot cards, I'm not gonna lie. Like I just stay away from
Santeria. That kind of thing.
Well, that's just different. That's crazy.
Crazy thing, like my wife actually, she meditates a lot, and she told me the story about one time she tried astral projection. And so and she like so basically she was like meditating, and like she opened her eyes after, and she was on the ceiling of her bedroom, and she was staring at her own body, and she just started shooting straight up into the sky. And she saw other things like that she won't tell me about, but like she's like never done it since then. Like she's only tried it once, and she's like.
And
she's
you have to remember too, when this happens, they tell you have to empty your mind, because you also have to vacate your body. How do you know when you come back, you're coming back alone?
Exactly. How do you know that exactly?
And that's why I don't mess with stuff like that. I don't.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, like in my mom's culture, there's the entities called jinns. Do you guys know much about jinns at all?
Is that a Japanese
spirit? No, it's actually Middle Eastern.
It comes from like Middle Eastern. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, Middle Eastern. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
not
the jinns are entities who are created from a smokeless fire. and they live in a parallel dimension to ours, and every so often they intersect and they can interact with our world.
Whoa.
They're entities that are very much like humans. There are some with good intent and some with evil intent. And so like there are certain things that you don't want to do, especially like when you're meditating or praying or when you go to sleep, that will leave you vulnerable to having a jinn enter your body.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like in my mom's culture, when a woman is pregnant, she kind of has like a nanny or somebody to take care of her and that never leaves her alone. Because like if somebody's like physically a bit more weakened, then a jinn is able to come into somebody's body. My mom has a story of like one of her friends who was pregnant, like her nanny like left her for a bit, and a jinn entered her body, and she started like piercing or stabbing away at her stomach with her fingers and clawing away and screaming, and they had to get like a religious priest to kind of like do an exorcism on her and shit.
Wow.
That must have been
crazy.
messy.
Like, it's crazy.
Can I ask you a question, Mad Chatter? Are you willing to Are you willing to do a roll call the way I do it?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, well we got
Somber Reads. Do it. Do it, Mad Chatter. Somber.
We got Bathsheba in the house.
Everybody. We got Somber Reads in the his house.
Ooh, Somber Reads.
Good job.
We got Louis Witt up in the house. With
Louis
Witt. Like the Louis Vuitton blouse.
Yeah. Skirt. That's dope, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, thanks for chilling by, Somber. You know, like, I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it to your stream yesterday, but like, I just watched it last night. It was a good stream, man. Like, you know, again, like the show, this place is a good place to hang out, man. It's good.
Yeah, it is.
Louis Witt is in the his house.
Woo-hoo.
That boy ain't right.
I already said.
Yeah.
Kenny, I just said that.
It's the ADHD.
No. I'm saying hello to my friend though now. It has nothing to do with what Danny said.
Okay.
I'm saying hello to my friend.
Dan Sharp.
What is up, brother? Dan Sharp? No, Don Sharp. Oh my, Don Sharp is in the
Don
his
Sharp's
house.
in the house.
His house.
Hi, Don Sharp. Welcome. Don Sharp.
Don Sharp.
Ooh, Don Sharp.
I'm still waiting on those collabs.
I knew you was gonna say that. I was just waiting.
See? And listen, Kenny, let me give you some advice. Don't just like ask your followers for stories to email you stories without finishing up the ones you already started.
Oh yeah, we kind of bit off a little bit more. We could shoot.
It can be a daunting thing.
So yes, it can.
Having too much on the plate. Yeah.
Exactly. You got too much on the plate, you won't be able to finish what you already started.
Yeah, and next time send somebody
it's like
a
once
story.
You start, it's like
Wait, hold up. Wait. Now you
once you start eating the beef.
You're chewing me out. Now I'm gonna chew you out now. Next time, send a person a story at least manageable within 4 to 5 pages, my man. You got an 8-page freaking novel, and we got so many freaking things to do, my man. All right, but we're gonna get to it though. But don't put me on blast, B.
I said that you could have easily done it in around like 25 minutes at best.
Yeah, but come on, yo, I told
That's
you
not
from the get go though. I told you from the jump start, right?
Oh my god. Okay, fellas, this isn't a drama channel. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, it's cool. I'm just saying, I had to get my piece out because he was getting real loud, so I had to get my piece out.
So anyway, Mad Chatter, I want to know, what is your favorite genre within the horror niche? Like, for example, as far as movies concerned. Because for me, I like magic and fantasy and the supernatural and the paranormal. Yeah. Those are like the 2 types that I like. What about you?
So
Slasher, what?
I like paranormal, but my favorite is psychological thriller.
Oh.
Yeah, psychological thriller. So there's this one movie. It's called It Follows.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it's kind of like.
Yo, there's a spiritual STD.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the one.
That is
yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, so basically, like for me, like horror is like the kind of horror that scares me is like the type that, you know, it really gets inside of your mind and breaks down your psyche, you know, because for me, like I love slashers and I appreciate them, but like sometimes it's so out there and it's like there's blood squirting everywhere and it's like it's not like, believable, you know, like it's almost like funny at that point.
It is. It's like, you know, parody.
Like, yeah.
And it doesn't scratch that itch, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yo, guys, we got two roll calls. We got 2 roll calls, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Timothy's in the house. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, roll call. Artem Morbid is in his house.
Oh,
nice.
Oh man,
my big toe right now.
We got 23 people watching this stream. That's good shit, man. Like, thank you.
22 on my end.
Thank you to every single one of you who.
I see 24 on mine.
Yeah, it like changes.
What? Oh, snap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gone up again. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
But guys, for real, like, please buy one of my shirts because I only get $9 per sale.
Yeah.
Please.
We know the struggle. Trust us, we know the struggle.
Yo,
Everybody here knows the struggle.
Danny, I was gonna buy one of your shirts, man. I was telling Miss Stereo, but yo, you know what happened to us, B? I'm gonna tell you. So we took our money. Listen, we took our money order, right? Because we take money orders to pay our rent. We do it by money order.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
For some reason, it was blank.
Oh God.
It was mistakenly, it was not filled out, right?
Yep.
So the office tells us, if you got the receipt with the numbers that correspond with the actual money order that came with it, then you know we could put it towards your rent. So we tore the house down, Danny. We tore the house down looking for it, and we couldn't find it. So now we had to pay, and it's just sitting there. The money order's sitting in the office in a safe. Nobody could do nothing with it. So now we got to pay the rent twice.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, Danny, if it wasn't for that, before you had your interview with us, I was gonna buy a shirt.
Yeah, he was gonna surprise you and put it on during the interview.
Oh man,
but
I'm really sorry to hear that, my guy.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, like
at least. Like I'm trying, but
for one thing, Danny, it's like with the merchandise, it's like it's at first it's like it's tough, like when you don't get any sales and stuff like that. But the biggest thing that you have to do is marketing, because the way Teespring is set up, it's super easy. It's free. Everything, the designs and everything going. The only thing that you really got to invest in is branding and your marketing, right? So like, exactly. So it's like, so like for myself, like with my channel, like I don't do it too much, but like, so like you have to find an outlet where you can, market and advertise your merchandise, right? So like, for example, like my YouTube channel, at the end of my videos, I'll kind of like put an ad to my merch shop. There's a discount code in the description, that kind of thing, you know? So, yeah, like if you got like a SoundCloud or like, like your Twitter and stuff like that, it's all network.
Sure.
Right? So,
I do have a Twitter. Yeah, I'll you know what? I'll post a tweet right now with
you know what I'm gonna do?
A link to the merch store.
I'm gonna hit you up
because
Danny, I'm gonna hit you up privately on Twitter, and I'm gonna hook you up with somebody that I believe can help you out with your marketing stuff. I know this woman who's a powerhouse, and she is really good for aesthetics and marketing, and she markets herself well. So and she may even want to interview you for her channel. Yeah. So I'm gonna hook you up privately later tonight. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
We got you. That's what we here for. Dezombified, we all here to help each other.
You know something though.
Exactly.
You know who else is good at marketing? Mad Chatter. I mean, have you seen his Teespring store? It's legit. And
I have seen. You know what? I have seen his Teespring store, and the reason why I messaged him in the first place to make like this minimalist design of my mascot is because of the merch store. Like I loved his design.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That
to cut
was
in.
like-
I just saw Maskino said that he got my shirt.
Yeah,
But,
but his
oh,
my sister stole it. Damn, bro. Sounds like I'm
That's
just
Siblings are a pain.
Hey man, I grew up with six siblings, 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Man, it's crazy. It's hectic.
Yeah, but seriously, Matt Chatter, your designs on the web store, they remind me of probably Pusha T's "My Name Is My Name" and the Babadook.
Yeah,
If
man.
I had to, like, probably.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Danny Martian, like, what you could do is, like, when you release your album, when you sell your album, sell a T-shirt with it. Do it like Travis Scott.
Ooh.
So, like, Travis
Nice.
You know, that's a Pusha T move. I'm gonna do that. That
Yeah,
is
man.
genius.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dang. You know what? And actually, I think I have an idea, mainly because I got like the Omerta freestyle I did,
Yeah.
and there's this pop style remix I'm trying to do with Busy, but he hasn't gotten back to me, as well as the poll with Red Kryptonite. I'm thinking, hold on, let me finish. What if I did like a collaborative? Let's call it a collaborative EP with horror narrators who can rap and sing, potentially.
Yeah, man. Oh, that would be dope as hell, man.
If anyone would be if anyone can rap or sing, please hit me up. If you have a beat, then that's even better. Just hit me up, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have the real mixtape out yet. I don't have the real mixtape assembled yet. That's
Well,
gonna
y'all
take some
heard it
time. And
here
plus,
first.
like,
He's looking
summer's
for
winding
talent.
down for me.
Yeah, talent.
Yeah,
talent,
good.
talent.
He's looking for talent, guys. Y'all
Beats,
heard it here
rhymes.
first. Awesome,
Beats and
awesome.
rhymes.
Listen,
Got 'em.
I'm gonna definitely hit you up on that later, Danny. We're
about
gonna
the
hook you
marketing,
up.
the marketing
Yeah, this person's gonna
All
help you
right,
out.
yeah,
a
the
lot.
marketing. That sounds dope. And just in case, I'm gonna link my Twitter in the chat, just to make sure that everyone knows this is the account
Nice.
you go to if you want to message me.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So, also, Danny, there was something else. Oh yeah, do you have any questions for Matt Chatter as far because this is his interview?
Oh,
So
okay.
you know, that's why we bring people up here. Yeah, so that
You know what, Matt Chatter? I'm curious since I'm kind of like I'm a little more of a sci-fi guy. Are there any science fiction movies that you've actually watched?
Good question.
Question.
Science fiction. Yeah. Let's see. I used to be a bit of a Trekkie back in the day.
That's
Like,
cool.
All of like the Planet of the Apes, like the originals and stuff. Like,
Oh, nice.
I'm into those.
Charles,
you know?
Charles Heston.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yay.
But
I'm a
like, to be
Trekkie
honest,
too.
I'm barely touched the surface with sci-fi. Like for me, I play like sci-fi video games, like Mass Effect. Dead
Nice.
Space is like a
Mass Effect.
Wait.
sci-fi horror.
Nice.
Did you say Mass Effect? Oh my God.
Well, bang, okay. Shepherd.
Shepard.
Matt Chatter, I'm gonna be real with you
Mass
here.
Effect.
I'm gonna be real with you here. I think in my earlier years, I was into Halo deep. Like, if you found me in my younger years on the Xbox 360, 2010, you would find me in the Halo Reach multiplayer lobby.
Oh, Halo Reach is one of the best ones, man.
I know,
It's
right?
one of the best. Like, yeah, to this day, man.
That was just an amazing story, and I love the uniforms.
Yeah, are they coming out with like Halo Infinite or something
Master
like that?
Chief.
Yeah, they're
baby.
coming out with Halo Infinite.
That's
All
awesome.
hail
that's
to
what
the
they're
Master
calling out.
Chief, man.
That's awesome.
Straight up.
Master
That is
Chief
just
is in
dope.
the house.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all had me at Mass Effect for real. I love Mass Effect for reals.
Dead
And
Space, though. Dead Space.
oh, that's
is sick.
dope. That is dope.
Dead
And
Space
you
is
know
sick.
which? Well, Mass Effect, Dead
That's
Space,
so cool.
Bioshock is sci-fi. was good.
Bioshock. Yes,
Right?
yes.
You know
And
what?
Go ahead.
Funny thing, the one game I've never finished all the way that it was Deus Ex Human Revolution, but the world building in that game and what I saw so far, it blew my mind. Like the whole aesthetic, the yellow and black aesthetic, it was so cool to me. And the tech and the cyberpunk.
It's crazy because
I just love cyberpunk so much, even though there's
Cyberpunk
not a lot.
2077, that game, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that looks dope.
Oh man, it looks so good. But like to
Have you
think
played
about
it?
the future,
Have you played it?
no, the Cyberpunk 2077, I don't think it's out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Yeah, but think going back to like the whole like sci-fi thing, like in the future, like cybernetic
Fallout.
implants and stuff. It's gonna be a thing. It's
Fallout.
like it's crazy. Like
Yeah, Fallout. They got the implants.
it's not it's not something strictly for amputees. Like people will be getting rid of their limbs to get like replaced with
Better
cybernetics
ones.
and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, there was a show like that on Netflix, I think.
it was like Ex Machina. Or there's that.
Yeah, Ex Machina. I think I
yeah.
saw that in one of the
Yeah.
listings on Netflix.
Yeah.
While I was
Ex
browsing
Machina is
once.
a good one, yeah.
I was tempting to watch that, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with Mindhunter.
Yeah, no, but hit up Ex Machina. It's pretty all right.
You know,
The lead actress. The lead actress plays Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider movie.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
pretty cool.
But you know
And yeah,
something?
speaking of like Tomb Raider, go ahead, Mysterio.
Oh no,
no,
that's
go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
You know what I want to say? If anybody's into Godzilla, today it's available. Digital download. I
Oh,
think.
dude,
Nice.
I watched King of Monsters in the theaters. So good, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
way better. It's way better than the first one.
That
way
was
better.
amazing. Hell yeah, way better. I like the little King Kong, little tidbits, little mentions of King Kong
exactly,
here and
yeah.
there.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be like King Kong versus Godzilla. Is that in like 2021 or 2020?
That's
gonna
gonna
be a
be
good
amazing.
That sounds cool.
That's amazing. I was showing my youngest daughter some of the old King Kong versus Godzilla on YouTube from back in the day.
Oh man, look.
Yo, she was like,
man, that
"That's
was big in-
cringy." She said,
Yeah.
"That's so cringy."
Yeah,
She must
I
have
grew up watching
been blown away by
Godzilla,
that.
like kaiju and stuff like that. Like, oh, those are good times, man.
Right.
Yeah,
I never really grew up on that, to be honest.
yeah.
Oh goodness.
Like I'd say like if you haven't grown up on it, but like you want to watch a good monster movie, but you should watch Pacific Rim. It's a good sci-fi
Oh yeah,
like
that was
monster
good.
film. Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Speaking of like Guillermo del Toro, one of like he's amazing.
If I ever find it,
Yeah.
then yeah. I think the one project, like, I want to play Death Stranding so bad because it has Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus,
yeah,
and Hideo Kojima working on the game together. Like,
It looks
Oh.
trippy as hell, man.
Wow.
that is a power trio waiting to
That is
happen.
crazy.
But at
I'm
the
kind of
same
sad
time,
that the Silent Hill game got dropped though.
Oh
yeah, that is definitely a sad affair. That looked like one of the scariest horror games we'd ever
Yeah, because
played.
like Silent Hill 2, one of the scariest games I played.
What about Fear?
Yeah.
Fear was good.
Yeah.
I like the Fear.
With Alma.
With
I
Alma,
played
yeah.
Fear 3. Fear 3 with my brother. It was like we played the co-op. Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
There was a time, and I'm gonna tell you guys a guilty pleasure that I had, and still have sometimes, but they don't make them that much anymore. I love to see gamers playing really scary video games and getting scared, because the screams are funny, and for some reason the guys' screams are funnier than the girls' screams.
Oh yeah.
They are.
I love that.
That
Love
is
it.
hilarious.
Yeah, I used to
Oh my
watch
God.
like PewDiePie, like play like horror games and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye. Yeah.
Septiceye, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I kind of stopped watching PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye after a while, maybe because I started growing up and realizing, I started realizing that like their content was getting a little old. Not like them as a personality, but just in terms of what they were uploading.
Exactly, because like some people, it's like, sure, they do have high subscribers and stuff like that, but they,
Sure.
you know, they kind of have to adapt to the market and stuff like that too, right? So
Exactly.
yeah, and then it's like,
And now I'm just interested in channels like Wang that cover really interesting topics that are just completely out there and you wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah, for sure. Like if I'm not watching like horror videos on YouTube, I watch like a lot of comedy like channels, like Leon Lush, Atozy, you know.
Count Dankula is really good.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite videos of him was the Mad Lad series when he covered Gigi Allen. That was hilarious. I just loved how he summarized Gigi Allen. It made him look like a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for being rude, but those were his words, not mine.
Straight up though, right?
So let me ask you guys a question.
Go ahead.
I want you to answer first, man. Chatter. I want to know: is there a horror soundtrack that you like from any horror movies that you can remember, or a song?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a soundtrack. A song.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So there's a song. It's from the movie Drive. It's called Night Call.
Ooh, I love that song. That's like
Yeah,
Kavinsky, right?
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, that is so.
Do you know
like,
it, Danny?
Synthwave heavy.
Do you know it, Danny?
Yeah, I know it. I know it as like a song because I never saw the movie itself. I think it's mainly
Can
because
you-
I played a lot of Hotline
Can you sing
Miami.
it? Can you sing it?
I don't think I can't.
It's all it's like a synthesized.
It's like a synthesized voice.
Oh,
in the
gotcha.
background.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah, it's like
is Baby
80s horror synth retro, basically.
I got
Yeah.
a question.
Retro.
I got a question though for Mad Chatter right quick. You said that you was gonna use the name Mad Chatter for a channel completely different than what you have now. What was it gonna be about?
Yeah. All right, so there was this one channel I used to watch called YouTubeable HD, and he used to go in like chat roulette or like random chat rooms, like Omegle and stuff like that, and basically just like troll the shit out of people and just have interesting conversations. That was where the idea of like Mad Chatter would be. So I'd go into like these chat lobbies and just meet interesting people and talk and stuff like that. The channel never took off, but I do have a lot of footage of like conversations I've had with people and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone's ever going to see it because I was like 15, 16. It's kind of cringy when I look at it now. But, you know.
Man,
That's cool. That's cool.
I probably would have loved to see that.
Yeah. Who knows? It might make a resurgence, we'll see. Yeah, but I'm sticking to narrating for now,
And that's cool.
I like this. I like this here. Well, Danny, thank you for calling in and talking to Mad Chatter and talking with us. I'm gonna be sending a link to Somber Reads. He was here last night and he wants to talk to Mad Chatter.
All right.
Yeah, he wants to talk
Nice.
to Mad Chatter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be
sweet. Yeah,
sending him
let's
that
get it.
link.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Danny.
It's no problem. I'll see you guys later.
See you, Danny Martian. Good talking to you,
night.
man.
Good talking to you guys too. Good night.
Hey, Somber, click that link. I just sent it to you right now on Twitter. So if you click on it, you'll be right in the call. That's awesome. Oh my
So
goodness.
Mad Chatter, how does it feel to speak to I guess a fan, a friend, an enthusiast, or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah,
How does
for
it feel
sure.
to
Like,
speak to him?
Danny's like a dope guy. Like we get along. Like we talk a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Actually, so the first time we started talking was you guys checked out my merchandise store on one of your streams,
Right.
and then like we started DMing and talking a little bit, and we were throwing designs back and forth here and there. But yeah, no, he's a dope dude all around. He's a pretty chill guy. Yeah, I'm excited. It's nice to interact with the fans. Like it's cool like behind the keyboard and stuff, but to actually like connect on a whole other level, like through conversation, it's dope.
Is this the first time you've conversated with him?
Yeah, like actually
Okay,
like
cool.
voice chat. Like
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I was like, should I hit up the Discord chat and just like surprise everybody and be like, oh, who's this guy that's on the mic right now? But
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be great. You should come to the after party. That'll be great. That's
Yeah, man,
one of
like,
the things we love.
like
to
I said,
do.
I'm free for a bit. I got time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So there we go. We're gonna have a couple of more joining the fray,
Yes.
so to speak, to say hello to Mad Chatter. So Mad
CCG,
Chatter,
I sent you a link as well.
How long you been married? Because you said your wife.
Yeah, I've been married for about 3 years now. 3 years. It's gone by so fast. Yeah, she's an amazing lady. We've been through a lot. Like we've been together for like 4.5 years.
Right.
4.5 years, and like I was like, after a year, I was like, oh, I gotta like put the ring on this one because before she gets away, like because she's amazing. She's my biggest supporter, my lover, my friend. She's a big reason why I started doing YouTube too. yeah, she she plays guitar. She's a singer, you know, and she's just inspired me to get more creative. And I just like, because there was a while I was so buried in work. I used to be the sous chef at my job, and I was working really long hours, like 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. And I was like, I enjoy cooking, and I wanted to get into culinary before, but I was slowly like killing myself. And then she said, well, whatever happened to like you doing your creative stuff? And I was just like, I don't know, I'm just busy right now. And she's like, no, you should look into that. You got to take care of yourself and do what you love. So then hence why I was like, you know what, let's do it. So I started this YouTube thing. She gets super excited about it, shares my videos with all of her friends and stuff like that. It's awesome.
Nice.
I love her a lot.
That's awesome.
That is.
It's beautiful.
MD Who has a comment. She said, Matt Chatter, I just realized that you sound a little like Archer. Who's Archer?
The cartoon Archer.
I don't know who that is.
Bob's Burgers, the voice of Bob Burgers.
Yeah. Oh
father?
shit!
The father.
Low key though, yeah.
Very low key. I didn't catch that. That's a good catch, MD. Oh wow. And hey, you know what?
Yeah.
We have CCG in the house, baby. CCG's in the
Oh
house.
yeah, creepy clown girl.
Woo woo. Hey girl.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, going good. How's things going with you?
Oh man, it's been a lovely day. You know, good company. You know, good times. I'm glad you could finally make it.
Awesome. Thank you.
How's your day been? What's going on?
Not much. I'm going to be having dinner here in a little bit, and I'm going to go down. I'm visiting a friend in Seattle. Beautiful weather. But tonight we're going to have Chinese food and watch some movies, starting with Forrest Gump.
Oh, nice. That's a good way to start the night. You know,
Life's about
Yes.
chocolate.
Yep.
Oh, did you have to bring up chocolate, Kenny? Really?
there can't be too much chocolate. You know, like
That's my favorite. Matter of
Can't
fact,
get
baby,
enough of
give me
that
them
sweet
chocolate
chocolate.
candies inside of that
No,
trail
that's what I
mix
was
you
about
got
to
there.
eat. The chocolate M&Ms out of here.
Come on, man.
Especially the turtles. Oh, dear gosh.
Oh, chocolate turtle.
I love turtles. Yeah,
Yeah.
turtles are good. That was my favorite growing up, actually. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Damn it.
that's dope.
Baby, what's wrong with you, man? There's
Alright,
no
fine.
You walk into the store today and you're gonna get me some chocolate for real. You're gonna get me some
my
chocolate today.
Thank goodness it's right across the street.
You get me chocolate, I'll give you chocolate later.
Oh, my.
Yeah, man, but like, there's like so many different kinds of like chocolate and candy in the States that aren't available in Canada. So like, the first thing I do, like when I go to the
Make
States,
'em.
is I'm gonna hit up a candy shop.
Make them.
Yeah, I do. I actually like. I do make chocolates myself at home and stuff like that. Like for sure. Like
That's the
For me,
best.
like-
Hello to everyone in the stream or in the chat. Hi, sis.
oh yeah, let's post some more chocolate emojis. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, that's lovely. So like, creepy clown girl, like you've been in the. How long have you been in the horror community? Like, how long have you started getting into this?
I think well, I've had my YouTube channel since 2015, but I started, YouTube, I guess, within the last 8 months to a year.
Yeah.
Before that, I was watching narrators, and before that, my channel was another name. And then I completely changed everything and started with Corpse Husband and
Oh yeah,
all them amazing. Oh, yes, he is. And then about 8 months ago, started following and supporting Nefarious TV and Night Terror, Monsters in My Mind, Stranger Stories, Dezombified, and it just took off from there. And so here I am now.
Fun fact, I can do a pretty good let's read impression.
Oh, yes, Stu.
He's on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be hilarious. Okay, let me
Oh
start.
yes.
I knew that something was wrong with that painting from the very moment I laid my eyes on it. The weird eyes seemed to follow my every move, as if begging me to keep looking at her and to never leave. A young lady was seated at the table full of books and papers, resting her chin on her pale, delicate hands, her blonde hair gently brushing against her face.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
That.
Holy
See, now in
crap.
our servers, we not only have Hank Hill, we have Mickey Mouse. Help me out,
Let's
guys.
read.
We have Chills, and now we're going to have Darkness Prevails. Or Let's Read. Excuse me, Let's Read.
Let's read, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Good
actually,
job,
like
Matt, good job.
I wanted to be a voice actor when I was a kid, like growing up and playing video
Same.
games and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
Can,
that was
can
a
you
big-
give us your best Chills voice?
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, Chills, yeah. Number 15. The young lady was seated at the table full of books and papers, resting her chin on her pale, delicate hands, her blonde hair gently brushing against her face.
Nice.
You know, lots of us have always thought that all narrators are the same person.
I
A
could
lot
do a
of us
good
do.
chills too sometimes. I do a good chills sometimes.
Okay, try it, baby. Oh my God, this is gonna be fun.
Hold on, let me see. At the top, hold on. All right. At the top of the steps was a person who was dressed in a black robe. And something I do it better. I'm on the spot. When I'm not on the spot, I do it better. But trust me, I could do a decent one too. He's funny though. I like him.
The only impressions I can do are singing. I cannot do like.
You can do
yeah.
one.
Damn! I opened my mouth.
Yeah,
What?
no, I'm gonna ask you to do one.
Okay.
Do what's her name? Christina Aguilera.
Oh my God! Come on, are you real?
You know when she does those runs?
I could do Michael Jackson actually.
Who?
I could do Michael Jackson.
Oh hell no! You gotta do that. You gotta do that. You got please do Michael Jackson.
Girl, close your eyes. Let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that beat. And we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you.
All night. Oh my God! I was gonna do backup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun
Man,
on Discord when you
I
get on there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you have more church than I do.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been drinking a bit, so like.
Cool. Nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But you know, it's awesome to be able to be in live stream to get to finally talk to you this way, Mad Chatter.
Absolutely,
And it
you know, it's great. You know, like we've talked a little bit on Twitter and stuff like that, and like thanks for doing that collab on my video as well. Like it's great. I'd love to do that again sometime. You know.
So would
Dame
I. Thank you.
Saturday.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Dame
for sure.
Saturday says
Oh,
that
you-
that's impressive. Dave Saturday. And
thank you.
Aaron 505360 says it's so good. Promethean Dude says he can do Barney.
Hey, Prom, you owe us a Barney tonight.
Okay, I can do something really funny.
What?
And it's kind of like hidden. I don't like to admit it, but there is one male that I can imitate.
Oh yeah, who?
Obama.
Really?
A little
Try
bit.
it.
Oh, I
not
would
a-
love to hear that.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
Right, let's-
elaborate. Yeah, I want to.
Okay, wait.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Oh my God. My fellow Americans, we are gathered here today I don't know what I'm going to say. Because I forgot my speech.
I'm dying.
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
I don't know, something like that.
Man, I want to hear
my
your
fellow
good
Americans.
Barney impression, though. I would love to hear that.
Who? A what? A what?
Oh, Promethean dude said he could do Barney.
Oh my
Barney the dinosaur.
God, that would be
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want me to send him the link?
Yes, please do.
Sure, yeah.
Tom, we're putting you on the spot. I'm sending you the link. On it.
All right, wait. I still Promethean dude said it was perfect. All right. Wait. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to do Christina Aguilera, and I'm trying to wrap my head around that because she's so freaking epic. Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She's not as epic.
Oh yeah.
You were trying.
Oh. I don't know, man. Something. I gotta get my bearings. Let me see.
Wait, I could
I'm
do
a genie in
but
a
I could
bottle,
do Noob Noob.
baby. I could do Shakira.
I could do Noob Noob from Rick and Morty.
Oh my God, do Noob Noob.
Damn, Rick.
Right.
Shakira, wait, Shakira. I could do that better than
So
Christina
do it.
Aguilera.
Do it.
Ya estoy a tus pies. Whenever I want to be together, I'll be there.
That's
and
perfect.
you'll be near.
Oh God.
That's the deal, my dear.
That is
Oh my
amazing.
God.
That is amazing. That's like spot on.
I'm glad I'm not in Do not ask me, please do not ask me to sing because I am not going to sing. And Tom, I sent you the link in Twitter DM. I will spare everyone.
Hey, but Creepy Clown Girl, like you're in Seattle right now, right?
Right.
Yeah. If you ever come up to Canada to Vancouver, let me know. Like I said, I'm stretching out that olive branch to all of you guys, man. I would
Nice.
love to hang out with you guys sometime, man. It would be dope.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
That'd be
Awesome.
great.
Thank you. I would
You
too.
know,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
one of my dreams. You know that, right? To be able to visit our D-Zombie Horde, our family, fellow creators, as well as supporters and promoters such as CCG, Philia, you, anybody. I want to get that Dezombified mobile. That's like
Dezombified mobile.
the Dezombified mobile. That's my dream. Like,
We can't forget about Karen, right?
no, not Karen.
Karen.
Where is Karen?
Where is Karen? Karen
We
South.
miss her.
Kareen.
Hey, Prom, could you please bless
Hello,
us
boys
with
and girls.
Barney?
Hey, what's up, man?
How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Thanks for that Texas. Thanks for that sweet tea recipe that you gave me a while back.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, please sing the song,
man.
please.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. I'm over here rolling on the floor.
Oh my God, now I gotta pee.
We having too much fun on here. This is good.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm
my.
dead. I'm dead. I am so dead.
Oh man. Oh, I just died. You know that we once had Hank Hill, aka the Omen, read us a story here.
Oh yeah, we
did you
had
ever
Hank
get that?
Hill. We had Hank Hill tell us a story, and we had Mickey Mouse tell us a story.
That's right.
Did you catch the
Oh,
Mickey
I saw
Mouse
that
one?
Mickey Mouse one. That was so good.
Oh, that was epic. Timothy
Hey.
Duran. It was amazing.
Yo,
man,
that is
that
the
was so good.
best.
But Dame Saturday
And, like,
wants you
Timothy's
to.
like-
I'm sorry.
His
go
like
ahead.
demonic voice like scared the shit out of me when I was like,
That
he,
was
like switched
awesome.
from the Mickey Mouse voice to that demonic voice. I was like, oh snap! Like,
I was like, whoa, what is going on over
What
here?
the hell did he
What's
get
happening?
possessed?
nah, Kenny, you got that like Boys to Men voice, man. Like you got that sexy R&B thing.
Very
going on, man.
white, very white.
Hey,
Baby,
I'll take
come
Boys
on.
to Men. I like Boys to Men. I don't mind that.
Baby, do me a little something.
Of what?
I don't know. Do Barry White.
I don't know any of his songs, so how would I do that?
Come on. Okay, do Boys to Men then. The guy with the deep voice, baby.
Sing something. I don't know.
Wait, the one that they don't only always sing. They have
All
the
I know
guy
is-
talking with the deep voice.
Yeah.
They have him talking, and I'll make love to you.
Hey, baby, why don't we go to my room and slumber a bit? Yeah, let's go slumber. Yeah. I'ma slumber you so good tonight.
I
And
told
make
you
my
that sound
sandwich.
Then I'll make you a
Hey man,
sandwich.
like Promethean dude, what you been up to, man?
But
When you
wait,
gonna
wait,
get back to
Dame,
narrating?
wait. I'm sorry. I have to wait. Hold that thought because Dame Saturday says she dares you to mimic her, real quick.
Oh man, how the hell?
I don't know.
I don't.
That's what she said.
I don't think she was talking about me. I
No,
think
she's talking to Mad Chatter.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh what? I can't do that. That ain't me. Let me see. I don't think I can do it. My voice isn't as good to do that. But yeah, let me see here. I don't know if there's any other impressions that I can do. Yeah, like I could do it. I could do a couple others, but I save those for the parties. Those are my ace in the pocket, you know. So.
Oh
So
boy.
Dame, no Dame. Okay, that's cool. So go ahead. You was gonna ask Prometheus something. Promethean dude.
Yeah. So Promethean, like, when are you gonna start narrating again?
I'm actually getting ready to get back in the swing of things here in about a week or so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I heard you got.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, Promethean and I have been talking. He wants to create another channel. What were you going to call it, Prom? Because you changed it.
I'm thinking about calling it the Creepy and Abandoned.
Ooh.
And I said, well, first get the channel going. Let's get you the subscribers. Let's get you, let's promote. And I said, I guarantee you there's enough people between the Discords and Twitter, because he's busy, that can do a lot of the research for him, like on different places that are abandoned and everything, and find, the pictures, of course, that aren't copyrighted, and then maybe start a group chat where we can all get together and know the notes. That way, all he would have to do is edit, narrate, and upload.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds legit.
And
And of course, the idea behind the channel is there are places out there that's, abandoned because of one reason or another. And some of them actually have really dark reasons why they are abandoned.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah. Yep. It's true.
That's crazy, man. I've never done any urban exploration because that's like that shit like scares me. I can't do any of that. Like basically like my hood instincts are telling me not to do it. You know, like I'm just like, nah man, I'm out. Like that's just anything sketchy, I'm like, I go the other way.
I always say, to people who do those type of things, and to people who also, not just urban explorations, but also the paranormal community part of this niche, the ones that go out and do investigations and things like that. Kudos to you guys, because y'all got cojones, because I won't do it. I ain't going into
because
no place.
sometimes it follows.
That's true. Sometimes
Well,
it does follow.
One of the channels that I recommended that he check out, because the way he does his, channel, they're not that long, but they get to the point. And I recommended him to check out Dark and Grim.
Yeah.
because he's dark and grim, because they're pretty much going to be in the same category. And I said, sometimes less is more. And his channel's fantastic, and he's just one of his, I don't know, it might have increased since, but Dark and Grim's video about Ted Bundy hit over 100,000 views. So, and I'm got this going in my head, and it's like, we need to do this, Prom. We need to get this going. We can do this.
Yeah, because with Dark and Grim's channel, it's really unique because he's got that true crime, but he also does like the list, like the top 10, or it's like 10 different like interrogation, like torture methods that they use in the Dark Ages, that kind of stuff, which is it's really interesting. It's like it's creepy, but it's also educational as well, right? So yeah, he's definitely like hit a gold mine with that one, So
Wow.
And he's a cool dude. Like, I feel like we don't have enough Australian like narrators on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Like we got a couple upcoming, but yeah, for sure.
Oh, definitely. At some point, I would like to work with Dark and Grim. At some point.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Deadbug says, right? Deadbug says he doesn't mind coming on Stereo Dread to do an interview into conversation.
Wait,
Sweet.
Deadbug's here?
Yeah. Like,
No, he's not here. He's not here.
Oh, you almost gave
He's
me
not
a-
here.
Oh, okay.
But he told Nightmare Files that he's down to do a interview.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
I said, yeah,
That's
we're gonna try
dope.
to make it work, but it's hard because once you're across the pond in the UK, the time differences can vary very drastically.
Yes.
Like 6 hours
Yeah,
difference.
for sure.
So if it's like,
You know what would be awesome? Oh, sorry, Kenny.
it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
No, go ahead, Kenny.
No, and I was just gonna say that the time differences is just it's gonna be an obstacle, but I think we can make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for
what
sure.
were you gonna say,
That'd be
Cookie
good.
Town Girl?
I think we should get all of the narrators, all of the narrators that are from Australia, and put them in a collab together. That would be sick.
Oh wow. That would be
No,
different.
I definitely agree with that. Like just get down under. Just random out. Just like if I can get it done, mate.
But poor bugger, crikey.
Shrimp
poor
on a
bugger.
Barbie. Oh
Throw
my
some of that
God.
shrimp on that there, Barbie.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. This is a
I
knife.
talk to Australian people.
They may.
They say prawns. They usually say prawns.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they said
Throw some
they don't usually
prawns
say
on
put
the
a shrimp on the
Barbie.
Barbie, But yeah.
Oh, it'd be so much fun. Because then you'd have a hard time deciding who's who.
Yeah.
It's like there's a narrator. His name is Disturbin, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've heard of him, but I'll never forget the reaction the first time I heard that man. I was sitting there and my mouth dropped because I'm like, when did that happen? And honest to God, that man at times sounds identical. Well, pretty close to identical to Night Terror.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, it's weird because like with Australian accents, like there are like the distinct accents, but like a lot of times, like if I'm talking to them over the phone, I can easily mistake them for somebody else. That's just the thing. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
Yo,
Yeah, but Promethean dude. So
yeah, Promethean dude.
what have you
yes.
been up to lately? You've been kind of like incognito with the narrating and stuff. So what
And
you
where's
been up
Somber
to?
too?
I don't know. Has Somber
Well-
joined us yet? Is he just quiet? No, he's not here yet.
Okay.
Somber,
he's
did I
not in
send you
yet.
the link? Let me see. Let me
On
check. Double check. On it. I love CCG. Oh man, I love CCG.
So go ahead,
man.
Prometheus. What you were saying?
She's CCG's got the her finger on the community, so she's ready at any second.
Right?
No, I've been I've been working to try to modify my setup a little bit more, and I'm trying to, just really get out there and find a lot better stories.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm also wanting to try to, get better at writing my stories as well.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of good writers in the community. Like I've had MD Who Entertainment, Mercury the Scribe. They helped me out on my latest story that I wrote. And it's a lot of good feedback too, because like, I usually write in first person perspective when it comes to horror. Like this other story that I wrote, it's third person limited perspective, and sometimes it can get pretty muddy when it's like with a third person perspective, if it's limited, you can only see through that one or a couple of characters' perspectives. Where it's like if something's happening that the character doesn't see, you can't always write or put it in the story, right? So yeah. No, I'd say like MD Who and Mercury are like good people to hit up, but like Timothy, there are so many good, like Mia, like everybody, man. There's a lot of good resources around here,
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
You're so right.
That is
but
true.
you know what else we have here, baby, right now?
Who?
We got a roll call.
Who?
Look.
Show me.
Karen.
Swab is in the his house. What is
Hi,
that?
Karen. Let's all do sexy voices for Karen. Karen. And now Barney.
Okay, I totally stopped. But anyways.
No, you did great, actually.
Promethean dude, say Karen in Barney language.
Oh, man.
Yay. That's a little difficult.
Dude, that sounded like a mix between Barney and Eric Cartman.
Oh my god.
What the hell is he? Kyle. That's another one I think I do a little bit. Okay.
Say,
Kyle, damn it.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Damn it, Kyle. Kyle.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh my god, hey, kitty!
Say stupid.
We seriously need to go get some
no,
propane
stupid
and
kitty.
propane accessories.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh my god, I loved it. Oh man, everybody's laughing now. We got Dame Saturday cracking up. Aaron's like, hey.
I'm out of breath. I'm laughing too much right now.
Hey
like...
yourself. Hey yourself, Aaron. Oh my goodness, this is just
Hello,
so
Aaron.
awesome. Oh my god, like I'm dying. This is too funny.
Somber, if you're in the chat, I sent you the link.
I know, right? I'm wondering what happened to Somber. Maybe he got lost in between YouTube and Twitter. And
Yeah. Where's
no, he's
Dustin
still in the
Flibbin at,
chat.
too?
He's still in the chat.
Where's
Your
Dustin?
buddy
He's
is
caught in
still in
limbo.
the chat. I know he's caught in limbo, in between. In between YouTube and Twitter, there is another world. It's called the sexy, scary world of Stereotronic. AKA Dezombified. Oh my
So
god.
CCG, what other questions do you have for Mad Chatter?
I know, right?
Hold on.
Oh, okay. She's eating chocolate, isn't she? You holding out.
Yeah, she's eating
hold
chocolate. You know it. You know it.
I'm eating
Yeah,
spicy chicken teriyaki.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
sounds yummy.
So,
Sounds good.
Hey, Gibby Lanes is here, baby.
Gibby Lanes,
I think we
everybody.
all wanna be
He's in
like
the his
Gibby
house,
Lanes.
his house.
Hi, Gibby. Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. That's awesome. Oh, nah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everybody that shares and likes. Ooh, that looks good. Freaking Disturbed K sent us an awesome tweet. She says, go check out the Zombified live stream. They're interviewing Mad Chatter. Much love to all. Go check them out. Tell them I sent y'all. Thank you, Disturbed K. We got it. We know you sent them. Thank you so much,
Disturbed
love.
K, she's a blessing.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
a question for Mad Chatter in the
Okay.
words of Dingleberry. Because I know you're still fairly new, so this is considering from when you first started on YouTube to now, how has it changed, and what do you feel can be changed to make things better or help the horror community?
So what needs to change in the community, or just
Just in general, like from when you started to now, how has it changed and
yeah?
sorry,
So
Dingo, I screwed that up. But go
yeah,
on.
for sure. So again, like when I started, like I wasn't really using YouTube to its full potential, and there's a lot of like said things about using tags when you're uploading videos and stuff, and the algorithm and stuff like that. So when I started, I was putting like really gruesome tags and like putting horror and stuff like that. And it turns out like if you use too many of those kind of tags, like YouTube is really strict with that stuff. Like if they find tags that are like blood, gruesome, like tags, they're not really gonna push your video as much, right? So like I feel like YouTube needs to, I get it. They're trying to be PG and appeal to marketers.
They need
and
to
stuff
be
like
more
that.
inclusive. Oh, the irony.
Exactly.
The irony.
Exactly. Yeah. Because it's like YouTube. I remember the days when YouTube, it was called YouTube Broadcast Yourself, but like
Yep.
and not so before it's like people would like be able to say what they want to say and like post the kind of stuff that every community like really liked, but this way that YouTube kind of like discriminates between like different communities, like with demonetization, and like there are a lot of great narrators who do a lot of great work, and they have full-on production teams and stuff like that. They're paying people to like push out this awesome content, and then when they get demonetized, it's kind of like your boss is just like, oh yeah, you're going to continue working here, but I'm not going to pay you, basically.
Correct.
So I think like, because if there's like YouTube Kids, there could be another like alternate platform where they kind of mostly just focus on horror. So it's like advertisers can choose if they want to market to that audience, because I know they tried YouTube gaming for a bit. That didn't really take off, but I think if they do like a subgenre for horror or something like that, kind of do like a Shudder membership. So like Shudder is like a horror central, so you can watch horror documentaries, shows, and stuff like that. If they can capitalize on that, I think it would be pretty good,
Yeah, no,
I think so too.
Yeah, but that's why it's like I've said before, we have to make sure we don't put all our eggs in one basket. There are other platforms out there, ladies and gentlemen, and it's okay to explore. It's just
for sure.
It's just my little opinion over here.
And also like people think that there's only one way to make money on YouTube. Just like, but there are other means as well. Hence why if you can sell merchandise, or if you have a Patreon or something like that, there's so many other ways where you can make money from doing what you love. But you just gotta hustle and just gotta know where to look, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's true.
That is
so
true. What the
Another
hell is
question.
that?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I'm hearing
Sounds
some
like
weird feedback.
Like somebody's driving.
Dude, if you're driving, mute your mic. A matter of fact, if you're driving, you ain't supposed to be on this call. Okay. Wait,
All right,
hold
we
on.
good?
Yeah, it sounds like we good, yeah. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, this looks like really lots of fun.
Why don't we do a couple of news stories?
Oh, yes.
And let's see their reactions.
Oh, hell yeah, I want to see these
My
reactions.
reaction is going to be authentic because I don't even know what the hell we're going to be talking about. So,
Yeah, there was
We
that
have Tiny
awkward-
Tim in the chat.
Tiny Tim is in the
Hey.
his house.
Welcome, Tiny Tim.
up,
Thank
Tiny
you for
Tim?
being here. Thank you for being here. Yes, welcome. He said he's new here. And thank you for checking out Stereo Dread. We are Dezombified, and you are welcome. And you should subscribe, because something really cool will happen when you subscribe right on that screen. So try it.
It is the cutest thing.
I love
So,
it.
question,
Right?
Mad Chatter. Is there a narrator that you haven't worked with yet, new or older, that you've always wanted to collab with?
Yeah, so there's a couple. There's like Gothic Rose is one I've always wanted to collaborate with. We haven't gotten around to it yet. But there's another one, Tales from the Forbidden Blender.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, his stuff is actually is really good. Yeah, and it's only a matter of time until we get to it. But yeah, for sure, those are like the main ones that I'd love to collaborate with. But you know what? I've been talking to Busy. Like we've been trying to collaborate for a bit. He's a busy guy, you know. But yeah, Busy is another one that I want to work with too, for sure.
Gothic, if you're still here.
Yes, I'm still here. I was actually going to say my headset's about to die, so I'm going to jump off here. And it's been a pleasure talking with y'all again. And Mad Chatter, I definitely want to get back with you. I know you said something about wanting to do another collaboration.
Absolutely.
And I do want to get back with you and see what we need to get done.
For sure, man. Great talking to you.
It's good talking to y'all too.
Yeah, take it easy.
Take care, Prom. Roll on.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it looks like Samba Reese got lost in the sauce. I don't know what happened.
He got too smooth.
Yeah, what's going on? You want me to send a link to him? I can hit him up right away.
Try it. See what happens.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Yeah.
Maskino says that Busy is a sweet dude. Who is Busy?
Yeah.
Horror readings by Busy.
Oh, that Busy. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Horror readings by Busy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you know, one narrator that I used to collaborate with a lot is Tales to Chill to the Bone. But he's kind of taking a break from YouTube right now at the moment and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, if you have a chance to check out his stuff, he's pretty good. I actually did a voice of an Indian chief for one of his stories. It's actually done pretty good. Yeah.
So
but yeah, no, it's fun.
Back?
Not at the moment. He's been keeping busy with work and stuff like that. But I'll definitely let you know once he starts his channel up again and stuff, because he has some really good content for sure.
Yes, he does.
Besides you, and besides Gothic Rose, are there any other narrators that you know of from Canada?
I think let me see here.
Gothic Rose.
That's what I said.
Gothic Rose
Besides
is from Canada.
Sorry.
I know Chills is from Calgary, he's Canadian. I could be wrong, but let me see. I think, you know what? I don't know that many Canadian narrators, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know there are some more out there, but I haven't gotten my feet wet with them yet. So,
Mandy Mortem says that Tiny Tim is her husband, and that's sweet. We have couples watching. That's awesome.
Oh, sweet! That's awesome. Appreciate the support and love.
I know, right? Because look, we've had couples watching. We've also had mother and daughter watching. That was Mama and Josie Kitty. So yeah, we had a mother and daughter watching. This is so cool. I'm really digging this vibe. You know, that's why we try to make it as friendly as possible. And this gonna be fly. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. It's your guys' podcast is great. It's super chill.
Oh.
You know, it's I took a day off work to do this, and it's it's worth it. I'm enjoying my day off. I'm relaxing with good people. No, it's good, man.
God. I'm so flattered. Yeah, every time somebody comes up here and just, says nice things to us, I'm like, wow. Yeah, because especially creators.
You guys give so much. You guys give so much to the community. It's karma. It always comes around, man. That's why we give, right?
Yeah. Facts.
Oh my God, that is so
They are amazing.
Hey, man, where's Somber Reeds at?
I don't know. I think
he's stunting right now.
No, man. Maybe he got too spoofed.
He got too smoothed?
Yeah.
Smoothed, yes, smoothed.
Smoothed.
Probably.
Yeah.
Mandy Mortem says King Spook and Zombie Corn Horror Tales. So I guess we gotta check those two guys out. I've heard of Zombie Corn.
Yeah.
Actually, I've heard a lot
Yeah,
about.
no, King, I know of King Spook. I've
Yes.
listened to King Spook's stuff before. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, King Spook and Zombie Corn Horror Tale. I've heard of both of them. I've heard more about Zombie Corn, but I think it depends on the community.
I heard more about King Spook.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dame Saturday says, I want to hug all of you under my wings. Oh, well, big virtual hug to Lovey.
Nice.
Oh, okay. They're from Canada.
Oh.
King Spook and Zombie
snap.
Corn are from Canada. Oh,
Damn, I'm
Canadian
gonna hit up
for
King Spook
life.
because like I have this idea because like I want to get a bunch of like Canadian like narrators and get some like true Canadian horror stories and put it all together in one video. That's the dream. That's the goal of mine. Yeah.
That sounds legit.
MD Who Entertainment says, I stepped away for a minute. Glad I came back. When Mad Chatter and NCCG is on. Yeah, it's true, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's a great time
back,
to come
MD.
on.
Hi, MD.
That's awesome.
I am actually looking up Zombie Corn right now. She's in
on
the
it.
carnival.
On it. That girl, man. CCG, I want to be like you when I grow up. Seriously, man. If that ever happens,
Yo,
and
where the
I
hell's
ever,
Demented Maniac at?
I don't
I hope he's
know.
alright.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
And Josie Kitty, hope she's okay. I don't think I've seen her today.
Oh, well, Demented Centaur's in the house, so hi, guy.
Demented Centaurs.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, D. Were you Demented? Were you lurking? I didn't mean to oust you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Undo it. Undo.
I can't undo that. Sorry.
Schnitzel fritz.
Oh my God, it's so funny, especially in the beginning when I first started editing and I made a lot of mistakes.
Yo, did you enjoy the Space Troopers? Starship Troopers?
Oh,
Anybody?
Skinned Locust is also an awesome Canadian narrator, says Tiny Tim. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Man, I need to update my catalog. I'm gonna look this up right now. Actually. Yeah. That's
The
dope.
Zombie Corn is Nightmare Zombie Corn.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's awesome.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, I
We
guess
gotta get those
I guess Somber's not coming, eh?
I know, right?
You got
it's all good.
intimidated by the Mad Chatter.
I'm just like so in love with that
He
name.
probably can't do, no like different voices like you. And he didn't want to get into a voice
you getting
off.
called that?
Oh, voice off, yeah. I could do. I have a story that I could narrate for you guys. I could do it in
Michael Jackson.
Michael Fassbender voice or like a southern accent. Yeah.
Nah, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
I
you want
have
to do
an
Michael
idea.
Jackson? All right, I
Yeah,
could
do it in
definitely do
Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, for
put
sure.
The
I can
scene.
do
Put
that.
the scary scene on.
Oh, okay.
CCG, mute the mic. We're about to have Michael Jackson tell us a scary story.
Okay, but real quick before we do,
What?
I have an announcement,
What,
an
a roll
idea,
call?
and of course, you guys decide if you guys want to do that because we are going almost to the 3-hour mark, and I
Sure.
want to cut it short because I also want to go to Discord, hang out with our people for the after party. But
Yeah.
Mr. X Dreams is live right now with his sister. For those who don't know, his mother was diagnosed with cancer. They're gonna need a lot of help and support. So after we get out of here, what do you guys say we go raid Mr. X Dreams? If he's still
I
up.
guess. Why not?
Let's do it.
You could do
Okay,
like
so-
the
Yeah, we can do
Dezombified
that.
raid. Hashtag.
Yes, hashtag Dezombified
That'd be
raid.
cool.
Okay. So first, let's
Yeah.
talk to
Talk.
No,
I'm gonna
let's
hear
listen to Michael Jackson saying
Tell
a
me a
scary,
scary
story.
Damn it.
Yes, me too. I want to hear this.
All
Okay,
right.
you guys, here you go. It is Mad Chatter as Michael Jackson saying a scary story. Enjoy.
I knew something was wrong with that painting from the very moment I laid my eyes on it. The way her eyes seemed to follow me my every move, as if begging me to keep looking for her and to never leave. This young lady was seated at the table full of books and papers, resting her chin on her pale, delicate hands, her blonde hair gently brushing against her face. It seemed as if she was caught just at the right moment of reverie while taking a break from her studies. In fact, the woman, her face just seemed expressionless. Not even a hint or a smile, no matter how vague. Her captivating brown eyes instead seemed to compensate for all her features that didn't convey any emotion. As if it may seem, I had no doubt that she was looking right at me, as if trying to get my attention, as if she wanted something from me. However, no one else around me seemed to be fazed by the painting, so I just moved on and tried to let it go. But I couldn't. On my way home, I kept looking up information on the artist and his work, trying to put my mind at ease. It seemed I had no luck until I got to the third page with the results. That's how I found out the painting was actually his only one. He was offered as much as $300,000 for it, but preferred to donate it to the museum. He ended up shooting himself in the head and was only found weeks later. As much as that unnerved me, I tried to push it to the back of my mind and focus on my life. Something that happened to me a century ago couldn't have had such an effect on me, I told myself. Until my wife went missing. She left home for work but never made it. The search lasted for weeks with no results. With each passing day, the chances became slimmer until they called it off. Naturally, I was considered a suspect, but in the end they had no evidence against me, so they let me go and grieve in peace. What they didn't know was that I had someone in mind, but if I told them, they would have called me insane. But I couldn't ignore it for any longer either. The pouring rain didn't stop me from racing to the museum. I got to the painting as fast as I could and fell to my knees. "Why did you do this? Why?" I screamed. I wanted to punch it, rip it to shreds, but I couldn't even find the strength to get it up. My shrieks were only met with the stares and whispers of the other visitors. I knew security was on the way. From beyond the frame, my wife's piercing blue eyes were fixed on me, as if saying goodbye. And that's it.
I tried not to laugh. I tried.
Yeah,
I was trying not to laugh.
Oh my god.
Babe Saturday says I can't breathe, and I said me neither.
I felt like muting the mic so I could crack up, and I'm holding my pee in too. So
I had to bite my lip.
But
oh my
yo,
God,
you
that
know,
was great.
you know when you laugh, Mad Chatter. I love when you laugh because you sound a little bit like Eddie Murphy. When you laugh.
Yeah, so a lot of people they tell me I got a very contagious laughter. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate
that
you
was
having
so
you
funny,
on, though,
man.
Mad Chatter, man. That was definitely good looking out, bro.
That was great. That was great.
Thank you so much.
How many ditties he gave us tonight? I think he gave us like 3 ditties.
I know, right? I hear you.
Wow, 3 skills.
Yeah, I came locked and loaded, baby.
This is what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna do the news stories. We're gonna save that for tomorrow's live stream. What we're gonna do is we're gonna end the show so we can run over to Mr. Extremes, okay, and do a Dezombified raid, tweet it out, Facebook, everything. So what I'm gonna do is let's see, Philia also put his GoFundMe there in case anybody, save it for another day. Just go to the GoFundMe page, bookmark it, and when you are in a good financial place where you can donate a little something, then boom, you know, because
Yeah,
some of us are on
for
fixed
sure.
income, you know. So you guys, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Thank you,
definitely.
creepy clown girl.
Thank you for
being
having
here.
me on.
As always, this girl is always there. Thank you. We appreciate it so much. And thank you guys, all of you who tuned in for this live stream. Let's see here. Maybe we should just do the outro with them, right? Should we do the
Yeah, let's get
outro
it.
with the nice beach scene and everything with Matt Chatter? Just switch it up a bit here. And creepy
Oh, yeah,
clown girl.
can I say my slogan before I sign off?
Say everything, all your social media, everything.
All right, so
please.
there's a certain okay. All right, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You can check me out on YouTube at Mad Chatter. You can check me out on Twitter at Mad Chatter. I got an Instagram as well. My Teespring shop, Mad Chatter Archive. You know, I'll be posting on YouTube like every week or so. But no, thank you so much. And always, when all goes wrong in the night and everything is the matter, you'll be sure to hear of it from the Mad Chatter.
Woo!
So awesome. I love it when he does that. And
That's so
Matt Chatter,
smooth,
like
baby.
I said, it's very awesome to get to talk to you.
Absolutely.
And it was an honor working with you, and I look forward to working with you again in the future.
Absolutely. I'll see you all at Mr. X's Dreams stream.
Ooh,
Exactly.
Absolutely. As soon as you guys see us at Mr. X Streams live chat and you see us put hashtag Dezombified Ray, that's when you all attack.
Nice.
Got it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
That's
let's do
it.
awesome.
So
Awesome.
I'm going to sign off now. Thank you again, and I will see you at Mr. X Streams.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye,
then.
See you
CCG.
around.
Thank you for dropping in, baby.
Awesome. Okay.
All
So
right, I'm gonna
hey,
peace out. Thank you so much for having me.
You're
no
welcome,
problem.
Matt
Our
Chatter.
pleasure.
Thank you for being on, brother. Really appreciate it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Thank you for joining us here on Stereo Dread, powered by Dezombified. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. You know what, guys? We're going to be back tomorrow with Let's Read. Okay?
Yep.
So don't forget about that. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so thank you. Anything you want to say to everybody, baby?
I just want to wish everyone a good night, and thank you for dropping in and spending some quality time with Mad Chatter, Mysterio, myself. We also had Promethean dude on the phone, Danny Martian, Creepy Clown Girl.
That was
It
awesome.
was lit all around. We even had a freaking special appearance by Michael Jackson.
And Barney.
And Barney. Come on. It's awesome.
That's awesome. So, hey, D-Zomba friend, as always, watch your six. Yeah.